year into district or into this season.
Coming in is the Snyder Tigers. Second-year head coach Anthony Gonzalez has already seen championship glory. He has his goals in place for this team.
Getting into the playoffs and having a chance to go to the dance. Goal for the Snyder Tigers is to get in. We can't have that opportunity if we don't take care of our business.
Last year, Lubbock High escaped town with a 1-point win. For tonight, a victory is one the winning team can build on for the rest of the year. Lubbock High, Snyder. This is Thursday Night Throwdown.
From KCBD News Channel 11, it's the Thursday Night Throwdown. Sponsored by UMB Bank. The Snyder Tigers take on the Lubbock High Westerners.
Hey, welcome to Thursday Night Throwdown, brought to you by KCBD News Channel 11. We are here at a beautiful night. I am joined by my partner, Randy. Randy, what do you think tonight, buddy?
Looking forward to the game tonight. I think we got a chance at a real offensive showcase tonight. These two teams very good offensively, putting points on the board, kind of do it in different ways. Snyder's going to throw the ball all around, and Lubbock High wants to lean on their running game.
Well, here's the situation we face between Lubbock High and Snyder. Both teams are 0-2. Both teams really, really needing a victory. Somebody's going to get one tonight, and somebody's going to be 0-3. That's the bad thing, isn't it?
That's the truth. And I tell you, win does a lot for your program, especially from a confidence level, and that's what both teams are looking, a win tonight and something to build on.
Well, it is a very, very beautiful night. The wind coming fairly, it could play a factor tonight coming straight out of the south. We have got the presentation of the colors walking out onto the field. We're really going to have a good time tonight. And we've got some great sponsors. I want to thank Randy Rosetta for allowing us to use his stats here tonight. Randy, the local guy that knows everything about high school football around here. Between him and he and Pete, what they don't know doesn't matter.
Tonight's colors are being presented by the Lubbock High School Navy Junior ROTC Union. The national anthem will be played by the Lubbock High School Marching Band under the direction of Dallas Bayless.
That was the Lubbock High Band bringing us a great rendition of our national anthem. Well, Randy, let's talk about the keys to the game. We talk about both teams needing a win to start this season off. What are you thinking here?
For Lubbock High, I think it's important for them to get a fast start. I'm talking about them being 0-2. They want a fast start, get momentum on their side of the field, and then keep it for just as long as they possibly can. Defensively, they've been hurt by big plays, and so tonight they want to try to limit those explosive plays. For Snyder, they got to shut down the run. Lubbock High heavy on the running game, so Snyder's got to stand in there and play toe-to-toe, then be efficient in the passing game. Seth Cooper's a good pocket passer, and they got a very good receiver in Ethan Rios, and then would really help Snyder tonight to win the turnover battle. That would be huge, but you can say that every week about every team.
Yeah, Coach Rodriguez talked about that he is a great pocket passer. He's actually, I believe, leading the South Plains in passing. So they'll have their hands full there. I know he talked about eliminating the big plays like you said. But Coach Rodriguez commenting today that they've really worked hard. They've got a lot of young kids. And the thing he said is, but they are resilient. So he really wants to see their resilience tonight here. They don't give up. And Snyder traditionally is a hard-nosed football team coming into Lubbock.
As you heard in the opening, it was a 1-point game a year ago. Lubbock High getting that hard-earned win. And Lubbock High had some early season success last year. And trying to capture that on their sideline this year as they got District Lehman out there just a couple of weeks away. And of course, Snyder, on the other hand, same thing. They want to try to get that belief in what they're doing, and nothing does that more than winning.
Yeah, Coach Rodriguez also mentioned for Lubbock High that they want to take a lot of pressure off their young quarterback, their senior quarterback in Zach Rania. They really worked hard on giving their outside protection, those offensive tackles, some hard work against some of their own best rushers. So we're going to see how this goes. It's going to be Snyder kicking off with the wind at their back. That is from south to north, and it'll be Lubbock High receiving. Oh, I'm sorry, I've got that flipped. It'll be Lubbock High kicking off with the wind at their back. And there is the kick, and it's a great kick. Lands about 7 yards deep in the end zone. So we're going to have a 1st and 10 here. We've got both these teams in black and gold, Randy.
Yeah, that's the thing. Old school colors here. But Owen Crago there on the kickoff for Lubbock High. And get a little bit of taste of that wind right there. He got it up in the jet stream, and it carried well into the end zone. Easy touchback there for Lubbock High, and Snyder sets up shop at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, as we mentioned, they've got a leading receiver on the South Plains and a leading quarterback, Seth Cooper. He is a senior, plays some at linebacker. He brings the Tigers up, twin set to the near side, motion across the formation, and he will keep it to the left side. That's away from the press box. That's away from us. And he's going to pick up about 7 yards on first
for the Tigers.
10.
That was actually Ethan Rios, the great receiver we talked about, but he's there in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap to him, and he takes it around the left edge right there and picks up a solid 8 yards. Good job over there by the offensive tackle to seal the edge and allow Ethan Rios to be able to get around the corner.
That is right. Yeah, Ethan is one of their better athletes. So now they come back with a pistol formation. Handoff straight to the left side. That's number 13. That is Bryson Burleson heading over to the sidelines, picking up a 1st down.
Burleson starting at running back tonight. I don't believe he's been their starting running back, but here you see just the outside zone play, and he's able to bounce it around the corner right there, pick up 15 yards, first down for Snyder on the night. 2 very impressive plays attacking that offensive left side.
Yeah, this time Burleson lines up to the left of the quarterback, Cooper. He hands off to Burleson. Burleson finds a hole over on the right side, stumbles a little bit, but still going to pick up a 1st down. He is all the way down to the 42-yard line, real close for a 1st down.
Number 8, Harrison.
And it is going to be, it's going to bring up a 2nd down and about 1.5 feet.
You see there on that play right there, the good kick out block by the H-back. That was Zach Johnson, number 5. Kicked out that defensive end and gave Burleson a place to turn up the field. They're going to go ahead and move the chains and call it 1st and 10, Terry.
I thought it was. This time Cooper's going to pass. He's looking right into the middle, throws a strike there to Ethan Rios, who broke a couple of tackles, takes it all the way inside the 15-yard line. Going to spot it down around probably the 13. Yeah, the 13-yard line on the near hash mark.
Snyder hits him with 3 running plays in a row and then drop back with a quarterback. And Ethan Rios, outside receivers, ran a little curl pattern right on the hash mark. You're going to see it here. And I'm telling you, Seth Cooper throws a good ball. And Rios, nice job catch and run right here, getting all the way down to the 13-yard line. This is exactly what Snyder would have wanted as an opening possession.
And it's almost the same play to the near side. This time a cornerback comes up and makes the tackle, but not until 6 yards are gained. And the ball is taken inside the 10-yard line down to the 9, 8, somewhere in there, 8-yard line.
Now that pistol formation and another nice hole over here on the offensive right side. And good job coming up out of the secondary for Lubbock High to get him to a shorter gain that time. But this has been an impressive opening drive for the Snyder Tigers.
This time we've got a tight end to this side, twin set to the far side, but motion comes near across. We've got a little pitch to him, actually a forward pass. The flags come out of the end zone. He's taken for a very, very short gain.
Jet sweep action that time, and the timing of the play was really thrown off. The quarterback, Cooper, bobbled the snap and then tossed it forward. But timing was thrown off. Lubbock High is going to get a little break right here with a holding call back. Snyder back outside the 15-yard line. Make it a little bit tougher in this goal-to-goal situation.
Boy, that is a break. The penalty, actually, that spot comes from the penalty. So it was downfield. It ends up being only about a 5-yard penalty. But it is going to bring up a 2nd and 14 here. This time, Cooper sends a man in motion, throws a quick pass outside, and immediately he is hit by number 24, Jeremiah Young of Lubbock High.
Take the H-back and put him in motion across the formation. You're going to see it here. And then that's Andres Martinez, number 44, running an arrow route straight out to the sideline. Pretty well thrown ball right there by Seth Cooper. Martinez unable to bring it in just as well because that was good coverage out there. Number 24 for Lubbock High, Jeremiah Young, right on the coverage and would have dropped him right where he caught it anyway. So big third down coming for both teams.
Yeah, 3rd down and 14 here. 2 receivers to each side. Quarterback Cooper's looking. He's thinking about scrambling. He throws the ball into the end zone. Had an open receiver that time, number 10, Gavin Hernandez, but he just overthrew it. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and real long, 4th down and real long.
Run a little mesh right across the middle of the field right there. Cooper gets flushed out of the pocket, and on his scramble, he did a good job keeping his eyes up the field and spotting Gavin Hernandez, but tough throw right there on the run. Would have been a very difficult catch for Gavin Hernandez as well.
This time Cooper sends 3 wides out to the left side, and he sprints to the left side. He's getting pressure, and he is hit in the backfield, a loss of about 9 yards. And what's even greater for the Westerners is that the ball turns over, and it's a 1st down for Lubbock High.
Jackson English on a blitz off the defensive left side, and good containment out there also by number 31, which is George Cantu. Made Cooper pull up, and by the time he got his eyes back downfield, Jackson English lowered the boom on him. Big time hit right there, loss of 7, turnover on downs, and a big defensive stand right there by the Lubbock High Westerners.
Well, momentum really shifts here because Snyder just took the ball and drove it down the field, and all of a sudden Lubbock High bows her back after a penalty, takes advantage of it, and gets the ball turned over. It's 1st and 10 Lubbock High. Raina is the quarterback. He's looking to throw. He looks to his right, looks to his left, and now he's thinking about keeping it, and he releases it late with a perfect strike down to the 44-yard line, and a 1st down for Lubbock High.
1st down.
19 yards and a 1st down right there. Good job by Rainey keeping the play alive, and eventually finds Denzel Robbins. And excellent concentration over there on the far sideline. Robbins to catch it, keep his feet in bounds.
Great protection that time by the offensive line. This time he's going to hand the ball off to Big Bo. Bo bounces to the outside. That's the near side. And he is going to pick up another 1st down for Lubbock High. This is a great start, Randy.
It really is. And you see these 2 offenses, both of them, I think that's the way it's going to be all night long. And it's a good running play right there for Lubbock High to get Bo Davis his 1st touch, 11 yards and a 1st down.
There's a quick screen out to the far side. It's complete. The runner is still, I thought he went out of bounds, but he came right back up and made a move on one and picks up another first down for Lubbock High.
Israel Cervantes, 13 yards and a first down, but a great block out there by Easton Blakely. You're going to see him right here get hooked up on that defensive back, run him all the way out of bounds, and that lets Cervantes cut up the field and pick up some extra yardage. Excellent start here for Lubbock High as well.
Run your hands off. No, he fakes it to Bo Davis, and he keeps it to the outside. He is still near down the 10 to the 5, and he's run out of bounds at the 3-yard line. What a way to start the game for Lubbock High. Both these offenses came out ready to play tonight, Randy.
Did a zone read right here, and Reyna pulls it away from the running back Davis and finds all kinds of room around the left side. Again, excellent blocking down the field by, that's Legacy for Lubbock High. And great blocking, puts him down to the 2-yard line.
Davis on the carry.
And on that first down, Snyder makes a stop. Yeah, I was going to comment, you stick that ball in Bo Davis's stomach and ride him a little bit, and you get a lot of attention.
And linebacker's eyes are going to go to him.
Second down and goal here from the 2-yard line, I believe, maybe the 1. Reyna takes the snap, hands it off, got pressure, fights back up, going to lose a yard still. Going to bring up a 3rd down and still go from inside the 5.
A lot of penetration that time by the defensive front of Snyder. That's Gustavo Vasquez, big senior defensive lineman, got through there untouched and really hit Bo Davis right at the mesh point. You see right there, not much chance for Bo to get his momentum going forward. The goal line stand in the works here for Snyder now. They got it to 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line.
And Reyna sends 2 wide to the far side. 2 receivers to the near side, looking left to throw. He does. He's connected, and it's a touchdown, Lubbock High.
Nice little concept right there. They had twin receivers here to the near side. Took the outside receiver and ran him on a quick slant, and Denzel Robbins, a slot receiver, on a quick out. That's a difficult concept to cover down there, especially on the goal line. You don't need very much room. Zach Reyna put it right on the money, and Lubbock High lights up the scoreboard first here tonight.
And the kick is Owen Crago for Lubbock High. He does. And it's a 7-0 ball game here in favor of the Lubbock High Westerners, 6:35. Hey, we're going to be right back to Plains Capital Park after this.
Hey, South Plains, Sideways Collision Center is renovating to serve you better. From fender benders to full facelifts, Sideways Collision is open now and ready to help you get your vehicle back on the road. Come see Sideways Collision for windshield repair or replacements, paint jobs, and paintless dent removal. We offer customer discounts to help you save. All insurances are welcomed, and you get a lifetime paint warranty. Expert care and custom paint jobs. That's Sideways Collision Center at 2102 Clovis Road. We'll get you taken care of.
A life of growth needs help to thrive on its own. Sometimes we need a helping hand. At Wayland Baptist, with connection, friends, and opportunities, this is where your story can sprout. You can't choose where your seed is planted, but you can choose where your roots grow.
Hi, I'm Ellie, and my story starts here.
Wayland Baptist University. Find your future.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Throwdown, brought to you by KCBD. Lubbock High has just kicked off, and a return from the 4-yard line by Snyder brings the ball out to the middle of the field at the 32-yard line.
Jaden Sandoval on the return that time for Snyder. Pretty good return. Caught it at about the 3-yard line, gets it out across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Well, what a way to start. Both these offenses really, really clicking. The only difference is a holding penalty by Snyder really knocked them off pace and took the momentum away. Seth Cooper, the quarterback, he's got 2 twin sets, 1 to each side, motion to the near side. It's a quick pick right there to Burleson. Burleson finds his way over the right side for about 7. We're going to get 8 yards here on the near side.
Snyder's got a little running game going here tonight. They had not been successful with the run the first 2 weeks of the season, but Tyson Burleson is finding some success early. You can see Seth Cooper's stats here on the screen right now. 31 out of 64, 554 yards, 5 touchdowns. He throws a nice football. He really does. And it'll be important for Lubbock High to keep pressure on him. And Coach Rodriguez talked about that today. He's a good pocket passer. They want to try to get him on the move.
Cooper again sends motion across the formation. He drops straight back. He's got a scramble to the outside. He's got pressure, and he just throws that one out of bounds. Boy, great job there by Lubbock High bringing the hammer to him.
There's some of that pressure we talked about. And getting across the line of scrimmage, I believe it was number 53 for Lubbock High, which is Adrian Montemayor. And he did a great job getting across the line of scrimmage. Again, flushed Cooper out of the pocket. No place to go with it.
Well, the way Lubbock High moved the ball on their first offensive possession, boy, this is critical right here early in this game. It's 3rd down and 3 for the Snyder Tigers. Cooper in the shotgun sends motion across the formation. He fakes the little sweep, hands off, and Snyder is going to pick up a first down on the near side after a gain of 5 yards. Ball be placed right at the 45 off Snyder.
Tyson Burleson again and gets a nice kick-out block. That time it's by big old number 78, Jensen Fuentes. A nice kick-out block, gave him a little running lane. Lubbock High had good support coming up from the secondary position. I believe it was number 8, Harrison Alexander. But kind of turned into a tug-of-war, and Burleson won it. And they would get ahead and pick up the first down. 5
minutes left in this first quarter with Lubbock High leading 7-0 over the Snyder Tigers. Quarterback Cooper goes straight back. He's got pressure again. He scrambles around. He's able to find a little bit of room, but nope, he's not going to get out. He's going to give up about 9 yards, 10 yards, and get sacked.
Excellent pressure by this front. They did bring an extra linebacker, but they just kind of waded through this offensive line. You're going to see it right here. Good pressure again coming. It's 53, Adrian Montemayor. And they probably decline this. Well, may not. Let's see what they do with it. Decline it because they lost 10 yards on the play anyway.
Yeah. No reason to take it.
Holding. 13 of the offense. Penalties declined. Be 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a running back, Tyson Burleson, guilty of the hold there. Penalties declined. It's going to be 2nd down and 20 for Snyder. Ball located right in the middle of the field. A double twin set for Cooper. Cooper looks to throw again. He does to the outside, throws a perfect strike. It's going to be a gain of 8 yards on that play. That's still going to leave a lot of room on 3rd and long.
Copper's pass complete to number 24.
I tell you what, Cooper throws a good ball.
He does, for sure. And that's a simple little pass combination right there. Inside receiver running a little curl pattern. And Lubbock High did a nice job that time playing zone coverage. And that was number 7, Richard Woodard, that came out of his zone and broke on the football to drop number 24, Striker Bashir, right where he caught it. Limited gain that time.
On 3rd and longs, Lubbock High has been bringing the linebackers. Let's see. They don't look like they're coming this time. A twin set to each side. Cooper sprints out to the left side. He's got pressure again. He finally lets it go long and just overthrew everybody. I'm not so sure that he wasn't just trying to get rid of that, Randy, but he had some scrambling room.
Trying to escape the pressure again. This time they put him on a semi-rollout out to his left, but nice job over there by, again, we called his name a lot, Adrian Montemayor, that right defensive end for Lubbock High. Did a good job of running containment and made Cooper pull up, turn back into a little bit of pressure. And probably going to force a punt here out of Snyder. And watching them in pregame, they struggled kicking into the wind. So we'll see what Seth Cooper's able to get.
Well, he delays kick, and he does let it go. It's picked up right at the 24-yard line by Lubbock High. He managed to get to the sideline and bring the ball to the 45-yard line. Stepped out of bounds actually at the 43-yard line, but that is great field position for Lubbock High. Hey, you're listening to Thursday Night Throwdown. We will be right back.
A life of growth needs help to thrive on its own. Sometimes we need a helping hand. At Wayland Baptist, with connection, friends, and opportunities, this is where your story can sprout. You can't choose where your seed is planted, but you can choose where your roots grow.
Hi, I'm Ellie, and my story starts here.
Wayland Baptist University. Find your future.
In the last 4 minutes of the first quarter here, Lubbock High leading 7-0. The first play launches deep. It's just underthrown, had a wide receiver open around the 20-yard line.
Straight go pattern for Easton Blakely that time, and he actually ran away from the defensive back just a little bit. Ball slightly underthrown. You see right here, Reyna gets it up into that wind, a little bit of a wobbler, and that allowed the defensive back to recover just enough to get back there and get a hand on it. That's Nehemiah Vasquez for the Snyder Tigers. But Lubbock High went for the home run right there and had a chance.
Yeah, had tail feathers on that ball. Probably slowed it down about 5 yards. Second down now and 10 for Lubbock High. They hand the ball off to Davis, who makes a great cut. He breaks to the outside. He's nailed the near sideline around the 30-yard line. The 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown Lubbock High. What a great run by Bo Davis.
Snyder had a chance right at the line of scrimmage to stop him for no gain or a very small gain, but a nice job eluding that first tackler. And then after that, Bo Davis showed a little bit of speed as well, getting up the sideline and outran the pursuit all the way into the end zone. And boy, that fast start we talked about for Lubbock High, they have got it going, and they're also keeping that momentum on their side as well.
There is the hole, there's the kick, and Crago puts it through. Score now 14-0. You're listening to Thursday Night Throwdown, brought to you by KCBD. We'll be right back. I tell you what, if he doesn't have the hole.
Stadium lights are on. There's a chill in the air, and football is back. UMB Bank is proud to sponsor KCBD's Thursday Night Throwdown. Let's go Westerners.
There's power in keeping it local. Let Commercial Electric put the power back in your hands. For over 40 years, Commercial Electric Generator Sales and Service has kept the lights on and businesses moving forward. We are West Texas's #1 Generac generator dealer, as well as your one-stop shop for sales and service. With us, you don't have to worry about your yearly maintenance. We'll give you a call. Commercial Electric is your trusted team for all your electrical and generator needs.
Commercial Electric.
The KCBD End Zone Sports app gives you complete coverage of high school sports. Highlights, scores, content you won't find anywhere else. Get it all in one place and make the KCBD End Zone Sports app your app.
Hey, it's Thursday Night Throwdown, brought to you by KCBD right here at Plains Capital Park, and you are just watching a beautiful 50-plus run by Bo Davis of the Lubbock High Westerners. Lubbock High won the toss and chose to take the wind. Bo Davis, 47 rushes, 378 Hey, he's dynamic, Randy.
He is. He's adding to that total already here tonight. He's got a great start here in the first quarter. And Coach Rodriguez said he was an outstanding young running back, and he just continues to show it.
Jason Torres, this time the kicker, puts it on the ground, and it's returned right straight up the middle. But that is number 8, Harrison Alexander, coming up to shut him down inside the 30-yard line at actually the 26-yard line.
Number 8, Harrison Alexander.
That time on the kickoff, did the squib kick version of it anyway, and got that ball down there on the ground. Lets the coverage team get down the field a little bit quicker, and better coverage that time, as they're going to make Snyder start this time inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, they're just having a tough time moving the ball into this breeze.
Timeout, Lubbock High.
We've got a timeout, Lubbock High. We're going to take a timeout with them. We're at Plains Capital Park, and it's the Lubbock High Westerners leading 14-0 over the Snyder Tigers.
Is your car car been through hail? Then bring it to the professionals at Daniel Dent Company. Specializing in paintless dent and hail repair, they've got you covered and will work with all insurance claims. With Daniel Dent Company, you get a professional and highly trained staff that's a cut above the rest. Free consultations, lifetime warranty, and 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
We do one thing and do it well. Paintless dent repair.
Daniel Dent Company, 5605 Marcia Sharp Freeway.
They say everything is bigger in Texas. When it comes to steel building and materials, J&L Steel delivers as big as you need. From components to massive warehouse storages delivered to your site, J&L Steel has the ability to custom fabricate for all types of projects, your design or ours. When you build it with J&L Steel, it will last. Call J&L Steel today. Build it with steel. Build it to last.
It is Thursday Night Throwdown, brought to you by KCBD. We want to give a special shout out to tonight's game sponsor. That is UMB Bank. We appreciate you guys for sponsoring this football game. Well, here's the situation. 3:18. It's 1st and 10 from Snyder's own 26-yard line. They are trailing the Lubbock High Westerners 14-0. They hand the ball off this time, going to the far side. There is a place to run, and boy, it's the free safety is all that's left right at the 41-yard line. It's a great game.
Number 2, Hector Torres.
Burleson hit for 16 yards. And both running backs experiencing a lot of success. You can see it here. And just pulling that guard, so the outside stretch play right there. Burleson again finding room to run up into the secondary before he's tackled.
Cooper this time takes a snap, hands it off to Burleson over the left side, and the opposite occurs where this time he loses 2 yards. Great pursuit, great just staying where you're supposed to be over there on that far side defense.
The situation here, Lubbock High, great penetration. Started with number 54, Ari Jones, 278-pound senior defensive lineman, and he just waded through that guard center gap into the backfield, and a lot of pressure against the Burleson before he actually got started, closing for a loss.
Quarterback Seth Cooper back to throw for Snyder. He hits just outside, and it's just one of those times where you're ready to run and you want to take off, but you can't take off until you catch the ball, and then once you bobble it, you can't get it.
Snyder knowing that pressure's probably going to come. They've had a lot of success thus far, and so one way to beat that is swing the back out of the backfield and get it to him. Well-designed play, had an opportunity right there for a big gainer, but Tyson Burleson got a little ahead of himself, unable to secure the ball.
Yeah, his body said go and his brain said no. Hey, it is 3rd down now and 12 from the 40-yard line off Snyder. This time they're bunched up tight over here on the right side as far as receivers. They fake it, a little bootleg looking to the left, but there comes pressure from the backside. He just has to chunk it again, and Seth Cooper is just not having a good time right now.
Another one where he's under all kinds of pressure, and not a wise decision, just kind of threw that one up. Josh Alanaran actually makes the catch over there, but not able to get his feet down in bounds for that interception. Very close. Boys, great job. Going up and high pointing the ball, just ran out of real estate. But this pressure on Seth Cooper that Lubbock High is applying is having huge effects.
Chance McNeil, the receiver, he takes the punt right at the 25-yard line. He's got a little hole to run. He gets through it. And there was only one person left between him and the goal line. But it's a great field position at Lubbock High's 49-yard line, 1st and 10.
Nice job fielding the ball that time. That punt never probably got 6 feet off of the ground. Hit the ground end over end, bounce back to Chance McNeil. He did a great job of catching it and then immediately just going straight up the field. Big return, excellent field position again for Lubbock High.
Yeah, Lubbock High has not had the punt yet. 2 possessions, 2 scores, and they don't want to punt here on this one.
Different running back in the game now for Lubbock High is number 9, Anthony Boyd, another guy that Lubbock High is very high on as a running back. And they really want to see Bo Davis and Anthony Boyd kind of tag team this running back position. So our opportunity to see Anthony Boyd.
Rainier hands off to Boyd. Boyd finds a place to run, makes a great cut, picks up about 13 yards and another first down for Lubbock High. That was really a nice cut there, Randy.
Good, nice job. Good vision right here to see the hole. You see him kind of cut back against the grain, and then an excellent move on the safety coming up. Makes him miss and picks up a few extra yards. Well, Lubbock High's got a nice offensive quarter going, 6 first downs in the quarter already.
I tell you what, you got to teach those free safeties. Hey, there's not many times you're going to get a big hit. You just got to make a hit, because he got Olade coming up for a smack that time. Rainier this time takes it, throws quick screen out to the far side, and again it was the same experience of his body wanted to take off running, but his eyes were looking to run, and his hands did not quite complete the catch.
We're going to actually call that a backwards pass, so it's going to go down as a loss. And unfortunately, number 82 for Lubbock High, Zyron Moody, is going to get credited with a running play and a loss of ended up being about 5 yards.
I was going to say,
there we go.
If we had replay, that would not be. That ball went 2 yards upfield, because in my line of sight, it was straight out.
Especially out of the shotgun, it's hard to throw it backwards. That's got to be a design deal to throw it backwards.
Yeah, you got it. We got this time Rainier sends 2 wide receivers to the right and to the left. He sends one of those motion coming right to left, and all of a sudden we've got a little jump by the right tackle that time. That's going to back up. I believe that's the first penalty for Lubbock High.
It is. He's got a little ahead of himself that time. Tell you what, those tackles are sitting out there on the end of the line of scrimmage, and usually big old boys, and certainly Kagan Booker is a big one for Lubbock High, 6'4", 315. And when their weight starts moving, it's hard to get it stopped.
Well, and the first thing on a drop back pass that you want to do is to back straight out and get between the edge rusher and your quarterback. And yep, you're right. Twin set to both sides again. Rainier looks to the left. He's going to throw left, and he does, and it's complete at the 33-yard line. That will make it about a 3rd down now, and, well, it's going to be 6. Yeah, 3rd and 6.
Reyna and Denzel Robbins, they got a nice little relationship going here in the passing game. That's already 3 catches for Denzel Robbins, 30 yards and a touchdown. And Reyna's looking his way. You don't blame him. Denzel Robbins is an outstanding athlete for Lubbock High. And I like how they're putting him in the slot a lot in this ball game. That's where he was on that last play. Simple little out pattern, well-thrown ball by Zach Reyna.
Reyna drops back. He hands off on a draw play. It's a great call and a great run, and it's going to pick up a 1st down for Lubbock High as the clock. That was probably the last play of this first quarter. Great call.
Delayed handoff, draw right up the middle, and this time it is Kevin Hinojosa that's on that run, and he gets ahead right there for another 1st down for Lubbock High.
Hey, and you can tell Hinojosa was thinking no fumble when he knew collision was going to occur, put both hands over it. Hey, it's 14-0. Westerners over the Snyder Tigers, and they are on the move once again. We will return with more action on Thursday Night Throwdown.
There are more than 10,000 colleges and universities in the United States, and only a few hundred are considered to be America's finest. And who is paving the way at America's finest colleges and universities as America's brightest future leaders? Graduates from the Lubbock Independent School District. The Lubbock Independent School District. Your child's story begins here.
Before it all, McGavick Nissan treated me like an MVP.
KCBD, News Channel 11 brings you Thursday Night Throwdown, and we have got a great game here between the Snyder Tigers and the Lubbock High Westerners. Both teams wanting their first win of the season. Right now, the Westerners up 14-0. It's just the change into the second quarter. Lubbock High has just earned a first down right at the 24-yard line. This time, Rain throws quick. Oh, that was almost picked off there.
Pass intended for
I know what he was thinking. That's one of those times when you tell your quarterback, hey, if you see that cornerback coming up quick, just lay it up, float it up, and let him run on by the corner.
A flare pass out there to Isaac Lagasse. And it's well read that time by Keyshawn Leonard of Snyder. And that was near disaster for Lubbock High right there. If Leonard could have caught that one, that's one pick sixer made out of.
Second down and 10 from the 24-yard line of Snyder. Lubbock High on the move again. This time the ball goes inside. That looks like Davis is back in the game. He breaks the tackle, goes to the outside, and he is in for the Lubbock High touchdown. That was Boyd, yes. Another great move by that young man.
Broke away from a tackle right in the line of scrimmage again. Snyder had a chance to get him down on the ground, but he pulled away. You can tell he got big old thick legs, and that's where Snyder was trying to tackle him. He pulled away from that one and then went untouched the rest of the way. 24 yards and another touchdown for the Westerners.
Crago awaiting the snap. He is the kicker. That's Owen Crago. He puts it up. It's good. It is 21-0 Lubbock High Westerners. Hey, you are listening to KCBD's Thursday Night Throwdown. We will be right back.
You ain't seen nobody like this. You ain't seen nobody like this. You ain't seen nobody like this.
New pump check. Same energy. Quarter 4, bring the energy.
At Covenant Health, kindness has many faces. It's the way our nurses care for the newborns in NICU. It's the warmth our greeters show when welcoming new patients visiting Covenant for the first time. It's the more than 25,000 physicians working together as part of the largest network of specialists in the region, caring for you and your family. Choose Covenant Health, because every moment matters.
Take a look at this latest touchdown run by Anthony Boyd, and see him break away right there and then goes untouched around that left end all the way into the end zone. Lubbock High adds on to their lead. Nice play, nice drive. Another nice drive by the Westerners.
I tell you what, you got a running back that's got tree stumps for thighs, and boy, they are hard to bring down. That's why I never wanted to play on that defensive side of the ball. All right. Lubbock High kicking off this time into the wind. Let's see what they're going to do. They pooch kick it this time. It bounces right at the 25. It took a while to pick up, but finally Snyder does pick it up, and they've got a lane to run in. Took it up the middle, broke it to the outside, knocked out of bounds on the far sideline, but not until they enter Lubbock High Western territory at the 40.
We talked about for Snyder, Ethan Rios, receiver this time, doubling up as the return man, and you're going to see right here when he finally does get his hands on the ball, there's a big seam right up the middle, and he's able to get through that gap right there and then up the far sideline. Big hit by the kicker, Jason Torres, knocking him out of bounds, but best starting field position by far for Snyder. And boy, they need an answer right here. They got to get back in this football game somehow, some way, and keep Lubbock High's offense over on the sideline.
Seth Cooper is a great passer. He pitches out to Burleson, who goes around the right side. So far untouched, goes all the way down to the 13-yard line of Lubbock High. What great gain on first down.
Quick pitch around that right side, and excellent blocking over there, sealed the edge. See big old Andres Martinez out in front of him leading the way. Burleson does a nice job immediately getting up the field, finds a big running lane and sets Snyder up in a goal-to-goal situation.
Cooper this time sends 2 wide receivers way out to his left. Ball's on the far hash mark on the 11-yard line. This time he hands it off inside. That's Burleson looking for running room. He finds it, takes it all the way down to the 1, which is going to bring up a 1st and goal this time for Snyder.
A lot of running room again. They had the lead with the H-back and a kick-out block coming right there. But you see again Andres Martinez leading the way. And Burleson got down to the 1-yard line, goal-to-goal situation.
Hey, it is red zone time, sponsored by Sideways Collision. As Snyder's brought the ball in the red zone, the quarterback has to give up, but he somehow finds a way to get it in the near end zone for a touchdown, Snyder Tigers.
Interesting play call down there on 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. They go with a little bootleg action, fake the toss sweep around the right side, and Cooper rolls around the left. You see Lubbock High has a defensive player. It's a different quarterback that time. It's Aiden Claxton. My fault.
On to kick number 14.
More their running quarterback. Aiden Claxton checks in there, and you get the 1-yard touchdown run.
Oliver Trevino is the kicker. Cooper is the holder. Ball's down. It's off the foot, and it is good. With 10:49 left in the first half, it is Lubbock High Westerners 21 and the Snyder Tigers 7. We'll be right back after this.
There's power in keeping it local. Let Commercial Electric put the power back in your hands. For over 40 years, Commercial Electric Generator Sales and Service has kept the lights on and businesses moving forward. We are West Texas's #1 Generac generator dealer, as well as your one-stop shop for sales and service. With us, you don't have to worry about your yearly maintenance. We'll give you a call. Commercial Electric is your trusted team for all your electrical and generator needs.
Commercial Electric.
Life can be sour, but it's not always this cute. If you've been let go from your job, Workforce Solutions South Plains can help. With no-cost solutions for laid-off workers, Workforce Solutions South Plains is the best place to help you get back on your feet. Visit workforcesouthplains.org or call toll-free 866-765-5038 to learn more.
Welcome back to Plains Capital Park and the beautiful Lowrey Field, where we've got an exciting game between the Snyder Tigers and the Lubbock Westerners. Westerners leading right now 21-7 with 10:49 left in this first half. Well, they just took off running that time, Snyder.
Well, that's what they needed, a touchdown. Somehow, some way, they got it through the running game. 3 nice runs, 2 by Tyson Burleson, and then sneaking the other quarterback in, Aiden Claxton. But didn't make any difference how they got it. They just needed points on the board right there. As Lubbock High's had a great offensive start, had that 21-point lead. Snyder now making Lubbock High go into the win to see if they can find a way to get all the way back in the game.
Oliver Trevino, the kicker for Snyder, kicks it very deep down to the 3-yard line, but Lubbock High's got a great return going on. Oh, it's sad, but a flag flies on the backside, brought the ball all the way out to the 46-yard line, but I think this one's going to end up going back.
You see the return coming right here. That's a nice job running it back. It's 23, J.D. Morton for Lubbock High. A little bit of help with that holding call there on the sideline is going to bring a lot of that return yardage back. But a pretty good return scheme set up by Lubbock High. But that penalty is going to back them back inside the 20-yard line.
Yeah, that was called on Chance McNeil for holding. And I know he didn't mean to, Randy. He was just trying to give more running room. Well, let's see what Lubbock High this time can do into the wind. Snyder didn't have much luck in that first quarter going into the wind, but we'll see what happens here. Ball placed at the 16.5-yard line of Lubbock High. They send a trip set out to the far side. The ball's placed on the near hash mark. And this time Trevino looking to his left, and then he looks at the deep post route and throws a perfect strike at the 50-yard line. He is going to go. That is Easton Blakely taking it all the way down on a perfect post route and completion between Blakely and Zach Rainier.
One-on-one coverage down here on the home side, and Blakely just ran a simple post pattern, but he ran right past the defensive back, created a lot of separation. That was a well-thrown ball by Zach Rainier. A lot of air underneath it, but dropped it right in the hands of Blakely, and there was no catching him, so immediately Lubbock High answers right back, 83 yards and a touchdown.
And I was just talking about how hard it is to throw into the wind a perfect spiral. That makes it 28-7. We'll be right back on Thursday Night Throwdown.
At Covenant Health, kindness has many faces. It's the way our nurses care for the newborns in NICU. It's the warmth our greeters show when welcoming new patients visiting Covenant for the first time. It's the more than 25,000 physicians working together as part of the largest network of specialists in the region, caring for you and your family. Choose Covenant Health, because every moment matters.
There's power in keeping it local. Let Commercial Electric put the power back in your hands. For over 40 years, Commercial Electric Generator Sales and Service has kept the lights on and businesses moving forward. We are West Texas's #1 Generac generator dealer, as well as your one-stop shop for sales and service. With us, you don't have to worry about your yearly maintenance. We'll give you a call. Commercial Electric is your trusted team for all your electrical and generator needs.
Commercial Electric.
Hey, welcome back. You are seeing a perfect strike. Lubbock High on a deep post route. They put 3 wide receivers to the far side of the field and isolated this wide receiver on this near side and got man-to-man coverage. And when you throw a perfect strike, that is hard to defend.
You know, Snyder was probably also thinking, we got to do something to stand in here and stop the run. And all of that combined to great play call by the Lubbock High staff, and then great execution by the Lubbock High offense. And they got to hear the fight song again.
Well, here's the kickoff from Lubbock High. This time it is low, long, and hard. Ball going all the way to the end zone, caught right at the goal line, decided to pick it up and bring it out, and he has found a place to run. He is still running all the way across the 35, 36, 37, all the way to the 40-yard line. What a great return.
For the Tigers.
A little bit fortunate that ball kind of bounced right back up to him after the bobble at the goal line, but I think what it actually did is it kind of sucked Lubbock High's coverage team into the middle of the field. And when he breaks out right there, there's only one guy left to his outside, and he finds a little seam then right back up the hash mark. Good finish to the run as well to get push out across the 40-yard line.
We've seen the quarterback for Snyder, Seth Cooper. We've seen that he's got the ability to really throw the ball well, but on that last drive, they moved the ball on the ground.
You got Aiden Claxton in here at quarterback right now.
And he pitches out to the right side, the far side of the field, and it's going to bring up a gain of 4 on a sweep to the far side. They found something out there that they like, Randy.
They've been able to seal the edge, and I think probably going to see 44 leading the way again. He does a great job of blocking.
On the play brings up second down.
Coach Rodriguez talked about this quarterback, more of a running quarterback that they were a little bit concerned about. They've been hurt by running quarterbacks the first couple of games, and so Claxton in there now, and see if Lubbock High has the answer to Claxton and Burleson.
He hands off that time to Burleson, who finds his way just over the right tackle for a gain of about 4. It's going to bring up 3rd down now and 2 for the Snyder Tigers.
Good initial penetration again by the Lubbock High defensive front. Burleson made a nice run that time. You're going to see right here on the replay, he's cut off to the outside and makes a little cut right up the gut of the defense to get ahead and at least get positive yardage out of it. Looking now at 3rd down and 2, and with the scoreboard up there, if they need it, you'd probably think that this is 2-down situation for Snyder.
Yeah, and they've got Ethan Rios in there at quarterback right now in the pistol formation, a tight bunch over here to the left side, and he fakes the sweep, and Rios is going to keep it himself. He breaks a couple of tackles and going to pick up a first down for the Snyder Tigers.
Turns into just being basically quarterback power. He fakes the tall sweep, but all that did was get Burleson out in front of him. But it still took a nice move by Ethan Rios to get up the field, avoid the tackle of Harrison Alexander of Lubbock High. And Rios shows he's got good, strong legs right there and finishes the run, 5-yard gain, but a first down for Snyder.
Yeah, that's interesting that Rios is one of the leading receivers on the South Plains, and they've decided to use his legs back there at quarterback. And I can't see, that is, Burleson's back in the ball game at running back. It is a quick, kind of a reverse, little inside sweep there, kind of a delayed jet sweep, but it's going to pick up 7 yards, take the ball all the way down to the 40-yard line for Snyder.
Ended up making a good call on it right there, Terry. That's Claxton as the quarterback, and looks like it's going to be quarterback sweep around the left. He tossed it forward to number 10, Gavin Hernandez. And a little jet sweep action going back the other way. Initially fooled the Lubbock High defense, but good recovery to keep that to just a 6-yard gain.
Well, fooled me on that play, too. That was really a good call. And when you pitch that underhand forward, you know, if it's mishandled, it's going to be an incomplete pass. So it kind of takes the danger out of all that.
Snyder just barely beat the play clock on that last play, and they're not going to beat it this time, so they have to burn a timeout.
Well, that is a timeout. 7:07 left in this first half. Lubbock High leading 28-7, and we'll be back here on Thursday Night Throwdown right after this.
You're hitting a car crash. You're injured. You're in pain. Your car's damaged and you're not working. Certainly the insurance company is going to take care of your bills and repairs, right? Wrong. The insurance company is moving at a snail's pace and your bills are piling up. You're missing work and can't support your family. Stressful. This is why you need Chad Jones Law. Before you get angry with the insurance company's ridiculous offers and feet dragging, don't get mad. Get Chad.
Has your car been through hail? Then bring it to the professionals at Daniel Dent Company. Specializing in paintless dent and hail repair, they've got you covered and will work with all insurance claims. With Daniel Dent Company, you get a professional and highly trained staff that's a cut above the rest. Free consultations, lifetime warranty, and 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
We do one thing and do it well. Paintless dent repair.
Daniel Dent Company, 5605 Marcia Sharp Freeway.
Welcome back to Plains Capital Park. We've really got a more exciting ball game than the 28-7 score actually indicates. Westerners just kind of dominated that first quarter. Tigers on their last possession scored, and they are moving once again, facing a 2nd down now and 4. This time look back to pass. May scramble. Yep, he is going to scramble. He steps up in the pocket, but he is going to be sacked for a 3-yard loss. That's going to bring up 3rd down now and long.
Covenant Medical Group's
and we have got an injury on the field
to both teams during injury timeout.
And we'll take a injury timeout here with those guys. You're listening to KCBD's Thursday Night Throwdown.
Growth needs help to thrive on its own. Sometimes we need a helping hand. At Wayland Baptist, with connection, friends, and opportunities, this is where your story can sprout. You can't choose where your seed is planted, but you can choose where your roots grow.
Hi, I'm Ellie, and my story starts here.
Wayland Baptist University. Find your future.
Hey, South Plains, Sideways Collision Center is renovating to serve you better. From fender benders to full facelifts, Sideways Collision is open now and ready to help you get your vehicle back on the road. Come see Sideways Collision for windshield repair or replacements, paint jobs, and paintless dent removal. We offer customer discounts to help you save. All insurances are welcomed, and you get a lifetime paint warranty. Expert care and custom paint jobs. That's Sideways Collision Center at 2102 Clovis Road. We'll get you taken care of.
Hey, we're back with 6:51 left in the first half between the Lubbock High Westerners and the Snyder Tigers, who now face a third down and long. Quarterback's getting pressure, scrambles out to the near side, trying to find a person to throw to. He cannot, and he is not going to make anything on that play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down and long now for the Snyder Tigers.
Great initial pressure by Lubbock High. Runs Claxton off of the spot, and it's Montemayor again. He's having a big game, and here Claxton just couldn't outrun the pursuit. That's number 23, J.D. Morton, showing good speed from his linebacker position to run Claxton down. And this is a go area for Snyder, especially with the score being what it is, but big down right here for both teams.
And Snyder has one of the leading passers on the South Plains, but he's been replaced by Aiden Claxton at quarterback. So Claxton sends two receivers, sends motion the third one to the right. He's looking across the middle, and now he launches one way down the field, but the only person that had a chance on it was interfered with, and that was a Lubbock High Westerner safety, a quarterback running with him.
Flag comes out. Both people, a lot of hand fighting down there. It'd be interesting to see which way the call goes. Could go either way.
I think it's got to go. I think it's got to go against Snyder. I have been wrong before. But I'm telling you, between the two, Lubbock High had the wide open receiver as the defender. It was a perfect pass to him.
Offensive pass interference. That penalty is declined. The first down, Lubbock High.
All right, ball goes over. Lubbock High is held once again. They will take the ball in their own territory at the 44-yard line, leading this ball game 28-7.
And that stop is a Pollard Ford game changer.
Big stop there by the Lubbock High defense. Gave up a couple of first downs on the drive, but then able to bow up and create a negative play, and then a couple of shutdown plays to get the ball back to the offense.
Well, you got Rainier still in there at quarterback. He's got a twin set on both sides. Bo Davis joins him just to the right. This time Rainier looking to throw. He gets flushed out of the pocket on the left side. He's going to make a first down, runs out of bounds, stops the clock there. 6:19.
For a quarter four, first down.
That time again catching Snyder in man-to-man coverage, and when Reynolds breaks out of the pocket right here, because of that man coverage, there's nobody left right there to contain him. He gets ahead for an easy 12-yard gain and wisely steps out of bounds.
Yeah, that's those plays as a quarterback that you like. You like it when you have to scramble and you look out there and you see all the defense has their back to you. This time ball goes inside to Davis. Davis bounces it out to the left side, cuts back into the middle. He's going to pick up a first down.
Your ball carrier.
Takes the ball all the way down to the 31-yard line of Snyder.
This play is almost identical to the one that Anthony Boyd scored on. It's designed to be a little power play over to the right, but the running back sees a cutback lane all the way over to the left-hand side of the offensive line, and you can tell that left-hand side has done a good job collapsing it down, and this time it's Bo Davis that sees that hole and gets ahead for a 12-yard gain, another first down for Lubbock High.
Yeah, Anthony Boyd replaces him after that at running back. He's offset to the left of Rainier. Rainier this time hands Boyd the ball. Not much place to run, but he does find somehow to pick up a couple of yards up in the middle.
I'm a little disappointed. That's the least amount of running the running back has had all night right there. It's a good job, again, sticking his right foot in the ground and getting himself going south, and then using those big old legs to just churn forward, pick up at least a couple of yards. And those are important yards. You always want positive yardage on first down. Anthony Boyd delivers that time and on a tough run.
This time the Westerners are going to send 2 wide receivers to the left and to the right. Ball is right in the middle of the field at the 28-yard line. Rainier takes a snap. He's going to throw. He throws it out to Boyd on a little flare route out to his left side, but does not pick up enough. It's going to be 3rd down now and 5.
Good job coming up right there by the linebacker for Snyder, Edmund James. Broke down and at least got a good grip on Anthony Boyd and slowed him down enough, got his back turned to where the pursuit could come to finish it off. It's a nice play by the inside linebacker.
Well, let's see what Lubbock High's got. 14 on the time clock. They bring into a tight formation on both sides here this time. A quick pitch out to the left side. He is not going to pick up the first down, but he's going to make it very, very tempting to go for it. I'm sure that Coach Rodriguez will go for it because it's going to bring up a 4th down and short.
Kevin Hinojosa that time on the carry.
Well, we've got a flag out there on the far side, Brandy. It is holding. Let's see. Yep.
Holding. Number 10 of the offense. Replay 3rd down.
That was holding that time against Lubbock High. Going to bring the ball out now to the 35, 36-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down now and 15 for Lubbock High. 3:56. Clock ticking down to the half. Lubbock High leading this ball game 28-7. We got a trip set out to the far side. This is what they threw a post touchdown on the last time, but it's a sprint out pass this time by Rainier. He does complete the pass. It's knocked out of bounds. It's not going to be enough for a 1st down, but it is going to be very, very close.
Israel Cervantes there on a little drag pattern, or actually an out pattern. He was in that trip set. And nice job, Rainier, keeping that play alive as long as he can. And eventually Cervantes breaks open. And he's going to end up getting about 12 yards on the play.
Well, guess who comes into the game for Lubbock High? Bo Davis. It's 4th down and short. They may take a, nope, I start to say they may take a timeout here. Bo Davis lines up on the right of Rainier. Trip set out to this near side, ball on the near side hash mark. And Bo Davis, if he picks it up, he's going to pick it up on his own, but I think he's going to be short about a yard.
Number 25, Bo Davis.
There's a good stand by the Snyder defense that time. I think pretty well knew that Bo Davis was likely to get the ball right there. Did a good job getting across the line of scrimmage. First contact comes from Sheldon Robbins. And he didn't get him down all by himself, but slowed him down enough till the posse got there to keep Bo Davis to 0 yards. And for the first time tonight, Snyder's able to turn Lubbock High away.
Well, that was a slow developing. It really didn't give Bo Davis much room to get running downhill with any kind of momentum. All right, so Snyder has the ball now on their own 23-yard line. And we've got a sweep coming to the near side. We've got a flag thrown down in the backfield.
Quick pitch to number 13, Tyson Burleson,
behind the
flag on the play.
But, we'll see what that is, but a gain preliminarily of 5 yards.
Right on the end of the line of scrimmage.
53 of the offense. We'll replay 1st down.
Offensive tackle there, left tackle for Snyder. Just didn't get a good first step to get across that defensive end and get him sealed. Reached outside the framework of his body, and that was a pretty easy call right there. Both officials, the head official and the side judge here, saw it and chunked their flag immediately.
Yeah, that was Angel Rios, and he didn't mean to do that either. Well, still in the ball game here is Aiden Claxton. Ball's handed off. Nope, it is a bootleg and a throwback to the person that he faked to. What a great call. What a great throw. Might have been a football length a little bit too long, but boy, Randy, that was a great call.
It really was a nice, well-designed play right there. Fake the handoff and bootleg action and throw back to that same running back. And if Tyson Burleson would have hauled that in, it could have been an interesting foot race over there on that far sideline. But just like most ifs, it never came about.
Yeah, those ifs and buts and candy nut stuff. All right, we've got 3:13 left in the half. The Lubbock High Westerners ahead 28-7 over the Snyder Tigers.
Wouldn't have mattered anyway. They had an ineligible receiver downfield, so would have come back. Lubbock High declined that penalty. They'll take 2nd and long.
Yes, like 2nd and real long. 2nd and 20. This time from the 13-yard line. Lubbock High, 2 wide receivers to each side. They send one from this side to the far side, getting pressure. Going to run this time, but going to make about 4 yards, but still going to be lacking a lot for a first down.
They had illegal motion that time.
Yeah.
2 people moving at the same time, and went ahead and snapped the ball anyway. Flag is out here on the near sideline. I would suspect Lubbock High will decline that.
Illegal steps on the offense. Penalties declined. Be 3rd down.
So now facing 3rd down and still 20.
It's
3 minutes remaining in this first half. Claxton this time takes a snap, fakes, bootleg, but he's got instant pressure. He's got pressure right at the 2-yard line, and it is going to be a huge sack.
And the quarterback is sacked by number 20.
Wow. That gets real scary back there for a quarterback, let me tell you. The ball's on the 3-yard line.
Again, brought Jackson English, the outside linebacker, on a blitz, and just so happens that Aiden Claxton was bootlegging right back into where Jackson English was blitzing from. That blew that play up completely.
Well, I think we've got a timeout here. We will take a timeout with them. You're listening to KCBD's Thursday Night Throwdown.
When a storm hits, Cantex is ready to help. From emergency repairs, property damage, and broken windows to full roof replacements. You can trust the Cantex team to take care of you. Together we are one, serving you. We are Cantex.
It is a beautiful night for football. We're at Plains Capital Park, home of Lowrey Field in Lubbock, Texas. Wind started out fairly strong that first quarter. It settled down, but it is a nice night to play football. Lubbock High Westerners enjoying this night a little bit more than the Tigers. They're leading 28-7 at the moment, and Snyder is punting from their own end zone, actually snapping the ball from the 2-yard line here. There is the punt. It takes a Tiger bounce. Going to bounce all the way down near the 50-yard line. Just going to be right on the 50-yard line where the Westerners will take back over in this game.
That kick was just inches away from being blocked back there at the beginning of the play. Snyder runs this motion across the formation. Looks like a jet sweep, and then the punter steps right in there behind him and very nearly blocked by Lubbock High.
1st and 10 for the Westerners.
Hey, we want to thank UMB. UMB Bank. We give them a special thanks for being tonight's game sponsor. That's UMB Bank. Well, with 2:22 left in the first half, the Westerners will take over at their own 49-yard line, leading this game 28-7. Rainier this time looking to throw, looks to the right. He has to step up from one defender, throws it deep down the side on the run. That is a hard pass to throw.
Raina's pass intended for number 15, Kevin Hinosa.
Excellent job back in the pocket by Raina to avoid the rush. Caden Zamora, you're going to see right here, comes pretty clean off of the defensive left edge. Raina sidesteps him, gets out of the pocket, takes a big hit right when he delivered it. The ball sailed out of bounds, but after avoiding that rush, anything was gravy for Lubbock High right there to keep from being negative yardage.
Yeah, I said that was a hard pass to throw for a quarterback. When you're running right at the receiver who is running in the same direction as you, you want to lead him, and you can't. Here's a quick pass out to the near side by Lubbock High. Makes a great move. He has broken to the outside, inside the 30, inside the 20, the 10, the 5. And he is out of bounds. Let's see where they're going to spot this one. Out of bounds at the 4-yard line that time.
First down.
Well, that was a simple, high percentage pass that time, but a great run on the reception.
It was a great block out in front by Easton Blakely, and that allowed Israel Cervantes to get up the sideline. Another first down and another red zone situation for Lubbock High.
You got it. We've got a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with him. We'll be right back here on KCBD.
Hey, South Plains, Sideways Collision Center is renovating to serve you better. From fender benders to full facelifts, Sideways Collision is open now and ready to help you get your vehicle back on the road. Come see Sideways Collision for windshield repair or replacements, paint jobs, and paintless dent removal. We offer customer discounts to help you save. All insurances are welcomed, and you get a lifetime paint warranty. Expert care and custom paint jobs. That's Sideways Collision Center at 2102 Clovis Road. We'll get you taken care of.
We have got a great night and a good game going on here at Plains Capital Park between the Lubbock High Westerners and the Snyder Tigers. At the moment, it's 28-7. There's exactly 2 minutes left in this first half. And Lubbock High just completed a long pass. I'm going to let Randy talk about it real quick. But it takes them inside the 5-yard line, first and goal.
And that twin set down here to the near side. Inside receiver just runs a little flare and put the ball on him. And, again, he got a great block out there by Easton Blakely. That's what really sprung the play down the sideline. So credit to one receiver helping the other.
Lubbock High going to throw again, getting pressure this time. Rainier could not escape that pressure. Tackled back all the way at the 15-yard line.
First time that Snyder has been able to get to Reyna and pull him down. Big 12-yard loss down there in a goal-to-goal situation. And Lubbock High doesn't have to be in a hurry. They like to use as much of this clock as they can. Get points right here before the half, obviously. They want points out of it. They also know they're going to get the football to start the second half.
The quarterback, Zach Rainier, he's got split receivers, 2 of them to each side. He's got Bo Davis just to his right. Sends motion across the formation. Hands off to Bo Davis. Bo escapes one tackle, but he cannot get away from the other. And Lubbock High is going to lose another 6 yards on that play. Going to bring up 3rd down and goal from the 22, 21-yard line.
Actually going to get a big break. They're going to get a horse collar tackle right here, you see.
Wow.
That's number 22. He's just coming in there as Sheldon Robbins, just trying to get a hold of Bo Davis any way he possibly can. And unfortunately, his hand got inside the shoulder pads
Personal
and
foul.
yanked him down.
Horse collar on the defense.
So the break is the penalty, avoids the negative yardage, gives them half the distance to the goal, but more importantly than all of that is an automatic first down.
Yeah, ball placed right at the 7-yard line. Boy, that is a break. I mean, that's huge right there. Twin set to each side again for Rainier. Rainier looks to throw, throws a quick pass outside, makes a great move, and he's into the end zone for a Lubbock High touchdown.
This time they throw it to the outside receiver, similar concept. Inside receiver serves as the blocker, and a nice move by Isaac Legassi that time to catch it and duck back to the inside of that kick-out block, and then managed to get ahead just enough. 7 yards is what he needed. 7 yards is what he got, and another touchdown for the Westerners.
Boy, that was a significant turnaround. This kick is blocked. Scrambling for it right here. Finally, Lubbock High falls on it at their own 43-yard line, and then somehow Snyder Tiger picks it up, and with 55 seconds left, Snyder's lead jumps up to 34-7. You're watching Thursday Night Throwdown here on KCBD. We'll be right back.
They say everything is bigger in Texas. When it comes to steel building and materials, J&L Steel delivers as big as you need. From components to massive warehouse storages delivered to your site, J&L Steel has the ability to custom fabricate for all types of projects, your design or ours. When you build it with J&L Steel, it will last. Call J&L Steel today. Build it with steel. Build it to last.
Hey, with 55 seconds remaining in this Thursday night throwdown between the Snyder Tigers and the Lubbock High Westerners, Lubbock High just took a 34-7 lead after the extra point was blocked.
We'll see the end of it here. Loose ball situation. And
back deep for the Tigers.
Of course, that's a live ball. If Snyder was able to pick it up and run it back, 2 points for them. Almost busted out of there one last time, but Lubbock High able to get them down on the ground. I tell you, credit the Lubbock High offense that time. They got the break on the horse collar tackle, gave them a new set of downs, and boy, immediately go in there and cash in for the touchdown. And I know that's got to excite the Lubbock High coaching staff.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. And, you know, what's interesting about football is an oblong spheroid, and I will tell you sometimes it's the hardest thing to pick up in the world. You just can't tell. Here's the kick this time, going very, very deep.
Timeout, Lubbock High. Third last of the half.
We had a timeout, I suppose, right before the kickoff.
Lubbock ISD has a no re-entry policy. If you choose to leave the stadium.
Well, this has been kind of a crazy game, but it's been a fun game. If you're a Lubbock High Westerner, Lubbock High 0-2, Snyder 0-2, both of them wanting a victory, really, really bad, needing victories. And Lubbock High so far has come out just ready to play.
We thought there'd be a lot of offense, and really there has been. I mean, Tyson Burleson for Snyder's got 11 carries, 97 yards in the half. So, you know, they've had their share of offense as well. I think the big difference is, obviously, Lubbock High scoring points, but Lubbock High's defense has been able to get pressure in the backfield on Snyder on much more regular basis, and because of that, it's really, I think, altered what Snyder wants to do and likes to do offensively. They came in here being a pretty efficient passing team. Not tonight. Lubbock High has really taken that away from them because of the pressure in the backfield.
Owen Crago to kick this time for Lubbock High. He does. He really kicks a good kick deep down at the 4-yard line. It bounces off of the receiver's chest and actually bounces ahead, going out of bounds right at the 17-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Snyder with 50 seconds remaining in this half.
We'll see how aggressive Snyder wants to be here. 50 seconds. They have 2 timeouts.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball on their own 18-yard line.
Hey, I want to remind you, Sunday night football coming up this week. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings kicking on at 7:15. That's Sunday night football. Here we go, Snyder facing a 1st and 10 with 50 seconds remaining. They're on their own 18-yard line, and they will throw this time. And it's picked off by Lubbock High, who will just walk it into the end zone.
Interception on the play by
Atlanta ran that time. What a great catch. He read the route, quick out over there to the single receiver side, and he actually intercepted that ball on a one-handed catch, and then nobody left. That's a cornerback's dream right there, to catch it with nothing but green turf in front of you. And Atlanta ran easily into the end zone. And when it rains, it pours. And right now it's pouring on the Snyder Tigers.
Yeah, when I saw him, I really was expecting him just to knock the pass down. I saw one hand go in there, and then, man, he just snatched it and never slowed down. 40-7 here. Lubbock High leading the Snyder Tigers. Man comes in late on the extra point team.
The guy they're missing is the holder, though, which is kind of a big deal.
He's pretty essential. Well, and you know the kids, they get all freaked out. You want to call timeout, coach? Nah, it's just a 5-yard penalty, so just take the penalty and back it up 5.
Delay on the offense. Retry the down.
All right, so now we have a holder. We have a kicker. We got the lineman in there. And Owen Crago will try to make this a 41-7 game. Boy, a lot has happened here in the last 3 minutes of this game. Crago waiting the kick. It's down. It's blocked again. That's the second kick consecutively. And the Snyder Tiger cannot get it. Finally, it's down at the 48-yard line. Boy, that's just 2 back-to-back kind of crazies. Hey, it's still 40-7. 40 seconds left on the clock. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back here in just a second. Well, I changed my mind. We're just going to stay here. Randy, that's just kind of crazy. What happened here?
Right there, Ethan Rios, probably the best player on Snyder's football team. Ball bounced right up in his chest with a chance to run it back for a 2-point conversion. And here's going to be the interception referring to it. Look at this catch. 6'1" Paul out there. And, boy, that is a smooth catch and an easy touchdown right there. And congratulations right there to
that's silky. That's silky.
Atlanta ran.
Man. Yeah, I tell you, you never know about high school football. Just a lot has taken place here in these last 3 minutes. Lubbock High has had 2 kicks blocked, 2 extra points blocked, back to back. Looked like they were going to be scores on the return for Snyder, and people just can't get their hands on the ball and complete the reception or the recovery or whatever you call that. All right. For about the 4th time in the last literal 10 minutes, we're going to have a kickoff here by Lubbock High. And this one is going deep all the way to the 3-yard line. And I will tell you, Snyder just can't get their hands on the reception. He falls down with a recovery on the 15-yard line.
Second time that the kicker has, Owen Crago has driven the ball all the way to the goal line to Tyson Burleson. Hits him right between the 1 and the 3. And unable to secure the catch. And again, there's that oblong ball down on the ground that does crazy things. And I tell you, when you're the guy trying to corral it and pick it up and people are closing in on you, it's not a good feeling.
All right, what will Snyder do here with 34 seconds left in this half, trailing 40-7? They've got a trip set out to this far side. They will throw the ball, looking in the middle. Quarterback this time is going to keep it and scramble. And he's going to make some yards, crosses the 40 all the way to about the 43-yard line. That'll pad his rushing stats.
By number 12, Josh Olanirin. First down for the Tigers.
28 yards on that play by Aiden Claxton. Now they can kind of think about being a little bit more aggressive, try to get some points here.
Yeah, Claxton came in around the second quarter to replace Seth Cooper, the starting quarterback.
Snyder has 2 timeouts left.
Claxton back in the shotgun. He's going to throw again, looking across the middle, looks to run again, and he will run again. But he is not going to make anything.
Crago on the carry. Tackle on the play by number
12 seconds left in the half. We'll have an upcoming timeout by Snyder. Hey, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back here on Thursday Night Throwdown.
They're your teams, your scores, your games. So get it all in one place and make this your app. The KCBD End Zone Sports app gives you complete coverage of high school sports, highlights, scores, content you won't find anywhere else.
It's your connection to all things for high school football.
It's your KCBD End Zone Sports app.
Hey, welcome back to Thursday Night Throwdown. I want to remind you, in a couple of weeks, that is another Thursday Night Throwdown coming up. It's the Randall Raiders. They ride into town to take on the Estacada Matadors. That should be a very good game. That's coming up in 2 weeks. Thursday Night Throwdown.
West Plains, one of the best 4A teams in the state, and they happen to be right up here in our area, and they'll get a good challenge out of the Estacada Matadors, very athletic Estacada Matadors.
Well, Snyder completes a pass. It goes out of bounds. Fumble actually occurs. With 2 seconds, I think the Westerners have recovered. They have, with 2 seconds left. Had a big play there for Snyder. He was just fighting for extra yards, got twirled away, had the ball slinging in his arm, and just dropped it right on the near sideline.
It's Ethan Rios right there fighting for every yard he can get. But watch right here. This nice job coming in here, tackling the football. And it's Octavius Ruiz, inside linebacker for the Lubbock High Westerners, ripping that ball away from Rios. And fortunate for the Westerners, it stayed in bounds. Took a nice bounce for them, and they will 2 seconds to go. See what they do with it.
Looks like they're just going to down it, take a knee, and go in and talk about things. Well, we are going to take a knee, and we're going to talk about too. It is halftime with the Lubbock High Westerners leading the Snyder Tigers 40-7.
Capitol Park, proudly presented by Whataburger. Bring home the W.
At Covenant Health, kindness has many faces. It's the way our nurses care for the newborns in NICU. It's the warmth our greeters show when welcoming new patients visiting Covenant for the first time. It's the more than 25,000 physicians working together as part of the largest network of specialists in the region, caring for you and your family. Choose Covenant Health, because every moment matters.
Before it all, McGavick Nissan treated me like an MVP.
You ain't seen nobody like this. You ain't seen nobody like this. You ain't seen nobody like this.
New pump jack. Same energy. Quarter 4. Bring the energy.
A life of growth needs help to thrive on its own. Sometimes we need a helping hand. At Wayland Baptist, with connection, friends, and opportunities, this is where your story can sprout. You can't choose where your seed is planted, but you can choose where your roots grow.
Hi, I'm Ellie, and my story starts here.
Wayland Baptist University. Find your future.
Life can be sour, but it's not always this cute. If you've been let go from your job, Workforce Solutions South Plains can help. With no-cost solutions for laid-off workers, Workforce Solutions South Plains is the best place to help you get back on your feet. Visit workforcesouthplains.org or call toll-free 866-765-5038 to learn more.
Hi, can I get an appointment? It's for a shark bite. For a shark bite.
At Regal Park Medical Center, we believe complete health care should never be rushed.
That means urgent care when it matters most.
And complete family care to support you year-round. At Regal Park, We listen. We care.
Even when it's a shark bite.
For those moments in life when your healthcare seems very important, you can trust the professionals at Regal Park Medical Center.
KCBD's Thursday Night Throwdown halftime show, sponsored by Chad Jones Law.
Welcome into the Thursday Night Throwdown halftime report on KCBD News Channel 11. Right now at Lubbock High, leading Snyder 40-7 at the break. We'll get you back for the second half. The End Zone coming your way tonight and tomorrow on the news at 10. Tons of scores and highlights. Let's check in Thursday night action, starting with the showdown on Thursday Night Throwdown. Snyder and Lubbock High absolutely love the drone shots at Plains Capital Park. KCBD loves Thursday Night Throwdown. 0-0 in the first. Zach Reyna finds Denzel Robin for the touchdown. 7-0 Lubbock High. Later, Bo knows. It is Bo Davis, the Westerner running back, finding some room, having some great vision, taking it down 57 yards for the touchdown. 14-0 Lubbock High. Then in the second, Anthony Boyd, he gets his turn. He'll go 24 yards for the score, and right now the Westerners lead 47 over Snyder at the break. Roosevelt tonight out in Brownfield. Opening drive for the Cubs. Trey Timmons, nice slant pass to Braylon Bruno. He'll take it from there. 7-0 Brownfield, and right now at the half, the Eagles lead at 14-13 second quarter. We'll get back for the second half, but we'll check other Lubbock teams coming up next. We'll be right back.
At Covenant Health, you'll find the largest and most trusted integrated team of heart specialists between Dallas and Phoenix. Our unified approach brings together the finest minds in cardiology, ensuring that no matter the heart or vascular challenge, you have the most capable hands in the industry.
Our team working together means your heart care is always coordinated and focused on your well-being.
Because when it's your heart, every moment matters.
This is Holden at 10. No budget, no spending alerts, no shot. And this is Future Holden. When Holden was 10, Mom signed him up for Lubbock National Student Visa debit card. That first account helped him learn about money early, smart spending, budgeting, and a cash bonus for good grades.
So, what do we use our cash rewards for?
We took Bella to prom.
It's not too late to get your own student card.
There's power in keeping it local. Let Commercial Electric put the power back in your hands. For over 40 years, Commercial Electric Generator Sales and Service has kept the lights on and businesses moving forward. We are West Texas's #1 Generac generator dealer, as well as your one-stop shop for sales and service. With us, you don't have to worry about your yearly maintenance. We'll give you a call. Commercial Electric is your trusted team for all your electrical and generator needs.
Call Commercial Electric.
You're hitting a car crash. You're injured. You're in pain. Your car's damaged and you're not working. Certainly the insurance company is going to take care of your bills and repairs, right? Wrong. The insurance company is moving at a snail's pace and your bills are piling up. You're missing work and can't support your family. Stressful. This is why you need Chad Jones Law. Before you get angry with the insurance company's ridiculous offers and feet dragging, don't get mad. Get Chad.
Has your car been through hail? Then bring it to the professionals at Daniel Dent Company. Specializing in paintless dent and hail repair, they've got you covered and will work with all insurance claims. With Daniel Dent Company, you get a professional and highly trained staff that's a cut above the rest. Free consultations, lifetime warranty, and 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
We do one thing and do it well. Paintless dent repair.
Daniel Dent Company, 5605 Marsha Sharp Freeway.
Champions in agriculture.
Sarah is a senior in Lubbock Cooper FFA. What other places have you gotten to travel to through FFA?
I have traveled all over the state of Texas and even up to Indianapolis for National FFA Convention. I've been there twice. I'm actually going to be going to West Texas A&M University with a major in animal science. So I plan on being on the meat judging to hopefully work for the USDA or be an extension agent.
Sarah is a champion in agriculture. Sponsored by Terry County Tractor.
Welcome back to the Thursday Night Throwdown halftime report. We'll get you back to the second half of Snyder and Lubbock High, but the other Lubbock ISD teams in action tomorrow. Eric Ward and the Lubbock Matadors coming off an exciting Week 2 final second win on the road against Hereford. They punched it in to win it as time expired. Finally now at home, it's the home opener hosting number 2 in the state, West Plains. The Wolves come in 2-0. Coach Ward spoke on the momentum last week's win gives them heading into this massive matchup with number 2 West Plains.
I will say, it's more a validation that we can play good football as a team. I think confidence is one of the things that comes and goes.
Getting to the outside, we better get there. Sosa can't get him 35-40, 45-50. He's going to go 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, just like that. A 1-point deficit. The first down gives to the tailback. He runs up the middle. He bounces outside. He may go 30,
I think being consistent on all 3 phases of football and going out there and just not making mistakes, limiting the mistakes and just capitalizing on the
2015, he's going to score.
The things I would not like to do is, probably not take care of momentum. Momentum is a huge thing in sports, and I just think, when you get momentum, you have to make the most of it. And so I think just carrying that momentum swing and making it benefit for you and your team. Oh, very solid team. They're returning 18 starters. That's pretty unheard of. They was the second senior class, if I'm not mistaken. So, they're a mature team. They're solid, and obviously they're ranked for a reason. But, the focus is on us. The focus is on us playing our brand of football, going out there playing as a team and executing at a high level.
And we'll bring you live play-by-play from Lowrey Field tomorrow night. Number 2 in the state, West Plains, coming to town, facing Estacado. Watch it at 7 p.m. on the KCBD Connected TV app. If you have Roku, that's free to download. Just search KCBD. The game will also stream on KCBD.com. Coronado Mustangs enter Week 3 0-2, and they're going on the road, taking on Abilene Wiley. Bulldogs coming off a loss to the Monterey Plainsmen, so they're looking to get back in the win column. Mustangs searching for that first win. Head coach Andrew Roy and his team know they need to take care of the little things in order to get a big win.
Our senior class, they were upset, and after watching film, they all showed up Saturday morning. We got to watch our mistakes, and they see how easily we could be in ball games, and we're just giving things away that's just, uncharacteristic of what we want to be as a team. And so we feel like we're giving a lot of stuff away that we can fix, and we're going to be a good football team. Yeah, so we've been competing all week in practice. We opened up every starting job, so the kids have been competing. They want to execute. So whoever's going to execute in practice, we're going to give them a shot to play in the game and see if they can execute a little bit better than who was playing before. They're a tough physical football team. They're well coached. Coach Martin does a great job. He's been there for a long time. I'm an Abilene guy, so I remember him back when I was in school. So I've coached against him when I was in Snyder, and he's been there for a long time, and he has his guys fired up and ready to go each and every week.
Monterey Plainsmen head into the week a 1-1 on this season. They beat Abilene Wiley at home last week, 24-21. This week, a road trip to El Paso to take on the Franklin Cougars. They sit as well 1-1. Monterey head coach Jason Sims spoke on the matchup.
I think that our leadership right now, I didn't know what it was going to be. I realized real quickly we don't have a lot of rah-rah guys, but our leaders are quiet, but they're effective. I thought we didn't have any, and now I realize we've got a bunch. And so I think that's the thing that I see the most. I'm most surprised about this team is how strong our leadership is without being rah-rah guys. For sure, they have a really good offense. They really good run game. When you have a running back that can run a 10.5 and weighs 215 pounds and a good big old line, you're going to do some damage, and that's dangerous because if you're running the ball well, you can keep the ball out of the other team's hands too. And when you start to run the ball, and that causes sometimes your secondary to get bad eyes and start looking in the backfield and then get hurt with play action. So we have to do our job and stay disciplined and be great tacklers.
And be sure to get the brand new End Zone app. This past week, the Lubbock Cooper Liberty Patriots were our End Zone Team of the Week. See their visit to the KCBD studios, receiving that embroidered football. It is hot looking. Well, that and many more Teams of the Week, schedules for all your teams, highlights, scores, everything End Zone. Name of the show. Just search KCBD End Zone to get the app. And when we come back, we'll look at Texas Tech football. But heading to the break, our Andrew Wood brings us highlights of the Red Raiders' blowout win over Kent State to move to...
At Covenant Health, you'll find the largest and most trusted integrated team of heart specialists between Dallas and Phoenix. Our unified approach brings together the finest minds in cardiology, ensuring that no matter the heart or vascular challenge, you have the most capable hands in the industry.
We are proud to offer some of the most advanced heart procedures available today, all aimed at improving patient care.
Because when it's your heart, every moment matters.
What's your reason to call attorney Chad Jones?
Hurt in a car accident.
Injured at work.
Car accident. 18-wheeler accident.
Tired of fighting the insurance adjuster.
Whatever your reason, if you've been injured, call attorney Chad Jones.
He helps you fight the insurance company.
And get the money you deserve. Attorney Chad Jones.
Chad Jones.
Chad Jones.
If you've been injured, call attorney Chad Jones right now. 806-224-2000.
Has your car been through hail? Then bring it to the professionals at Daniel Dent Company. Specializing in paintless dent and hail repair, they've got you covered and will work with all insurance claims. With Daniel Dent Company, you get a professional and highly trained staff that's a cut above the rest. Free consultations, lifetime warranty, and 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
We do one thing and do it well. Paintless dent repair.
Daniel Dent Company, 5605 Marsha Sharp Freeway.
There's power in keeping it local. Let Commercial Electric put the power back in your hands. For over 40 years, Commercial Electric Generator Sales and Service has kept the lights on and businesses moving forward. We are West Texas's #1 Generac generator dealer, as well as your one-stop shop for sales and service. With us, you don't have to worry about your yearly maintenance. We'll give you a call. Commercial Electric is your trusted team for all your electrical and generator needs.
Commercial Electric.
Now is a great time to get those ugly dents out of your vehicle. AS Dent Shop is your local and reputable hail and dent removal service. For over 40 years, we've specialized in rapid repairs with quality execution. We work with all insurance companies. AS Dent Shop has earned over 700 five-star reviews on Google and is the KCBD Best of the West winner. Beat the rush, meet my team, and come in now. AS Dent Shop at 3034 Slide Road. We are the hail experts.
A life of growth needs help to thrive on its own. Sometimes we need a helping hand. At Wayland Baptist, with connection, friends, and opportunities, this is where your story can sprout. You can't choose where your seed is planted, but you can choose where your roots grow.
Hi, I'm Ellie, and my story starts here.
Wayland Baptist University, find your future.
Welcome back to the Thursday Night Throwdown halftime. 21st ranked Red Raiders have their final non-conference game on Saturday, hosting Oregon State, 2:30 p.m. The game is sold out. 2-0 Red Raiders expected Oregon State to be 2-0, but the Beavers come in 0-2 after a 36-27 loss to Fresno State. Head coach Joey McGuire isn't taking the 0-2 Beaver team lightly, and he hopes Red Raider Nation shows out in full force Saturday at Jones AT&T Stadium.
I thought the crowd once again was incredible. The energy was awesome. We need it again this week. We need to pack Jones AT&T. This is going to be a really good game. I can't tell you enough how much our players appreciate what's going on in the stands and getting behind this team. And we'll talk a little bit about Oregon State, but this is going to be a really good game. This is going to be a big test. They're a very physical team, big quarterback, really good receiver, good running back, and it's going to be a good game. So we need everybody there. We're going to have to be really good this week in everything that we do, and make sure we're cleaning up our issues, but just coming out there and playing and attacking this game.
Oregon State has 2 home losses to Cal and Fresno State. They lost their deep snapper. That led to a comedy of errors in the game. It's been struggle city for the Beavers. They hope to right the wrongs on the road against the Red Raiders.
That's been disappointing the first 2 weeks is not just that they're losses, but it happened in our stadium. And we can control it. We certainly could have controlled what happened on Saturday. There's no question about that. And so we got to work to eliminate the self-inflicted wounds that have plagued us the first 2 weeks and kept us from winning games that we should have won.
And you can watch the next 2 Red Raider games on Fox 34 Saturday. Oregon State coming to town, kickoff 2:30. Then next week, Fox's big noon kickoff pregame show will be live from Salt Lake City. Then the Red Raiders face Utah, 11 a.m. Central, Big 12 opener out west. Watch it on Fox 34. Our Shelby Rhodes will be there. Have reports from the Red Raiders' first road game. Even more football Sunday at noon. Cowboys host the Giants. That's followed by a rematch of the Super Bowl, the Eagles and the Chiefs. Watch the NFL doubleheader Sunday on Fox 34. When we come back, it's time for the second half between Snyder and Lubbock High. Thanks for watching the Thursday Night Throwdown halftime show right here on KCBD News Channel 11.
When you hear the word cancer for the first time, suddenly every moment matters.
How do I tell my family?
Where do I go for the best treatment?
At Covenant Health, you're never alone.
Covenant's cancer team is made up of the finest oncology specialists in the region, armed with state-of-the-art technology so you can stay close to home for the most advanced treatment available.
Cancer care at Covenant Health, because when you hear the word cancer, every moment matters.
When scammers strike, Optimum Business keeps you one step ahead, blocking cyber threats before they happen. Get secure internet starting at just $70 a month with 24/7 proactive network security. Stop threats with fast, reliable, and secure internet starting at $70 a month. And add a 5-year price lock when you upgrade to 1 gig. Visit Optimum.com/business today.
A life of growth needs help to thrive on its own. Sometimes we need a helping hand. At Wayland Baptist, with connection, friends, and opportunities, this is where your story can sprout. You can't choose where your seed is planted, but you can choose where your roots grow.
Hi, I'm Ellie, and my story starts here.
Wayland Baptist University. Find your future.
Now is a great time to get those ugly dents out of your vehicle. AS Dent Shop is your local and reputable hail and dent removal service. For over 40 years, we've specialized in rapid repairs with quality execution. We work with all insurance companies. AS Dent Shop has earned over 700 5-star reviews on Google and is the KCBD Best of the West winner. Beat the rush, meet my team, and come in now. AS Dent Shop at 3034 Slide Road. We are the hail experts.
There's power in keeping it local. Let Commercial Electric put the power back in your hands. For over 40 years, Commercial Electric Generator Sales and Service has kept the lights on and businesses moving forward. We are West Texas's #1 Generac generator dealer, as well as your one-stop shop for sales and service. With us, you don't have to worry about your yearly maintenance. We'll give you a call. Commercial Electric is your trusted team for all your electrical and generator needs.
Commercial Electric.
Every time you see an attorney on a billboard, think of Chad Jones Law. Chad Jones Law has helped thousands of injured people, and they've recovered millions of dollars for their clients. Auto accidents, truck accidents, motorcycle accidents, oil field accidents, all serious accident cases. Whenever you see an attorney on a billboard, think of the law firm that gets results. Chad Jones Law. If you've been injured, call right now. 806-224-2000.
From KCBD News Channel 11, it's the Thursday Night Throwdown. Sponsored by UMB Bank. The Snyder Tigers take on the Lubbock High Westerners.
Thursday night.
Night Throwdown, brought to you by KCBD News Channel 11. It has been a crazy but beautiful evening out here. Lubbock High Westerners leading this 40-7. Randy, by the way, this is Terry Kiner, and I want to say, look at the stats here of this ball game. Just glance at that. It's been a bit crazy, Randy.
Yeah, it's a great offensive half for Lubbock High. You see that, Snyder, 202 total yards. They've had some success, but, boy, big night for Lubbock High. 360 total yards in that first half, 13 first downs. And, really the 162 on the ground. They have had all kinds of success running the football with 3 different running backs. And Zach Rayna's really enjoyed a nice night throwing the football as well. He's sitting there at 9 out of 13 for 194 yards and 3 touchdowns. And so it's been a nice balanced offense. There's some highlights that we see right here. Zach Rayna gets 1 touchdown himself using his feet right there, and actually get inside the 5-yard line, get pushed out of bounds. But a nice run out of him, showing a little dual threat ability, and then finishes it off with a touchdown pass to Denzel Robbins. And a nice little combination between Zayna and Robbins has worked there in that first half. Another look at it, different angle right there. Denzel Robbins is a very good athlete, and I really like him playing out of the slot. Here you see Bo Davis, and he turns on the speed right here and probably surprises a few people with the speed that he had and outrunning the pursuit all the way into the end zone. Boy, that just put Lubbock High off and running, and they continued it all the way through the half.
Here is Snyder with the opening kickoff of the second half. Lubbock High bringing it back to the near sideline, all the way out to the 28-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 with a 40-7 lead by Lubbock High.
Number 28, Christopher Vigil.
Yeah. What surprised me about those stats is that Snyder's got one of the leading passing teams in the whole area, and I think, if I recall right, 61 yards total passing in the first half. They just can't protect the quarterback tonight.
That's been the deal. And really the difference in the game, I think, is the fact that Lubbock High has been able to put so much pressure.
We had an offsides on that kickoff, so Lubbock High will decide to return that again. Or
you're going to make them kick it again. But the defensive front for Lubbock High has just done an outstanding job. And then they've mixed in some blitzes. Jackson English has come free on a couple of linebacker blitzes. But really the up front people, R.A. Jones, Hayden Neal, Miguel Rodriguez, Montemayor had a big first half. And it's just been the fact they've been able to get in the backfield and really get after the quarterback, particularly Seth Cooper. I think that was a game plan, knowing that Cooper was more of a pocket quarterback, wanted to stay back there and find his receiver from the pocket, and Lubbock High was determined to get him off his spot, and they did a great job of that in the first quarter. And then Snyder tried to turn to a little bit more of a dual threat type quarterback, and didn't have a whole lot more success through the air.
Well, here we go. Snyder set to kick off again. They do. This is a low line drive, and
the ball bounces in.
Boy, he put his foot in that. Just blasted that. I bet that didn't get 8 yards off the ground.
Oliver Trevino right there and said, well, y'all want to try to make us kick it again for a big return. I'll just kick it over everybody's head. He did. Got his foot into it, low line drive. That wind that was blowing so hard in the first half is pretty much down to nothing over there looking at the flags.
Yeah, they're pretty limp now.
On the field, number 11.
All right, let's see if Lubbock High can pick back up where they left off.
That's what Coach Rodriguez and his staff want to see. They want to see, despite the scoreboard, they want to see their team come out here and execute. And they're going to come out here with a little different running formation or offensive formation. 2 backs, 1 on either side of Rayna.
I don't know what that was, but it's going to be a huge game. I think it was a busted play, and I think that Rayna just turned it into something really nice. Took the ball all the way for a first down all the way to the 37-yard line.
I think Boyd was supposed to go straight ahead
I
for a
do
little
too.
dive look right there, and Boyd and Davis going around the edge for a possible pitch, but Reyna just wisely tucked it and went to the hole where Boyd probably was supposed to go and found big running room, 13 yards, first down for Lubbock High.
Yeah, it's a rare thing that Lubbock High gets in a two-back set, but they're back there again with Bo Davis off to the left, and he comes in motion, and they throw a little swing route to him and just overthrow him out there.
They'll mark it again as a backward pass. We'll see if they stick with that. It'd be very, very close. We'll see it on the replay right here. It's not the greatest angle for us to see if it was backward or not. Just trying to get Davis flaring out of there. They're going to stick with that backward pass, so it's going to go down as a lateral. And unfortunately for Bo Davis, he gets charged with negative yardage on his running total.
Well, I have to say it was very, very close. Well, that's a hard thing to call with that replay right there. On second down now and a long 12. You've got Boyd in the backfield, and this time he goes in motion. Back to pass, being flushed out of the pocket to the near side, and he's just going to run out of bounds, is Zach Reyna. Going to make up a third down now and about 14 needed for a first down.
Like he wanted to go deep down the sideline over here to it's a different number 5 for Lubbock High.
Dead ball, personal foul. 65 of the defense. The first down.
It's Chance McNeil. They wanted to get him on a go route, and pretty well covered. A little bit of pressure back there on Zach Reyna. He flushes out of the pocket, and unfortunately for Snyder, Sebastian Mendoza, a little late push on Reyna right on the sideline, brought a flag out. We're going to get 15 yards. First down by penalty.
Yeah, I know Snyder's head coach, Anthony Gonzalez, is just really frustrated. I don't blame him. All right. Boy, we starting this game out with 3 penalties this second half.
Start. Number 82 of the offense.
And we had a false start that time. So that's going to back up Lubbock High 5 yards. It'll be first down and 15.
Not what the coaches want, but it's not unusual. Blowout situation like this, and lose concentration, and hard to get it back, and that usually leads to mistakes, mental mistakes. We've seen a couple of those offsides on the kickoff, and right there, a pre-snap penalty on Lubbock High.
Keeping 2 backs in the backfield this time. That's Anthony Boyd and Bo Davis. Motion coming across the formation. This time the handoff goes to Bo Davis. He's hit by about 4 white shirts there from Snyder for no gain. Still going to be second down now and 15.
Nice job that time by the defensive line of Snyder, getting their hands on the offensive linemen and just kind of stalemating them, stuffing them right there in the hole. No place for Bo Davis to go, and then to get off of those blocks and make a tackle.
Yeah, Bo Davis comes off the field that time. Anthony Boyd stays in there. He's just off to the left of Reyna. A double twin set. Now Boyd moves to Reyna's right, looking to throw again. Pressure, but a whistle.
And a false start.
Yeah, I tell you, you said this a minute ago.
Number 5 of the offense.
Randy, you said this a minute ago, but I'm going to tell you, when you come out 40-7 at half, you just kind of relax, and relaxing and focusing don't go together.
That's exactly right. Leads to a lot of mental errors.
So Lubbock High is going backwards now, facing a second down and 20. Ball in the middle of the field right at the 37-yard line. Reyna now has a twin set to each side of him. Looking to throw, got pressure, gets the ball off, but the receiver out here falls down.
Reyna's
pass. Pressure coming in there on Reyna. Snyder brought a blitz off of the defensive left side.
Brings up third down.
And got to Reyna just about the time he was going to release the ball and force that incompletion. Surprisingly, Snyder in that second and long situation, they were man-to-man all the way across the field. And I think Lubbock High seeing that, they went for some deep pass patterns. Snyder got there with the pressure, forced that incompletion by Zach Reyna.
Well, this time Reyna sends 3 receivers split out to his right. He fakes the handoff, got quick pressure, and had a sack. And they go back about another yard.
4th down.
I have an idea that Coach Rodriguez for Lubbock High will bring that offense over and say, come on, get your head in the game, because we're facing a 4th down now and about 23.
Do that little bubble screen, jailbreak screen to the wide receiver that time, but the pressure across the line of scrimmage was there so quickly. Reyna had to pull the ball down, couldn't even make the throw out there, and number 6, Caden Barbosa, got there to make the sack, force a punt situation here for Lubbock High.
Yeah, something Lubbock High hadn't had to do much of. Got a lot of pressure. We got the punt off. It's caught right at the 28-yard line by Snyder, and gets about a 7-8 yard return before he's tackled at the 38-yard line of Snyder.
Block in the back right there on the gunner coming down, putting pressure in the face of the return man.
Hey, special shout out tonight to our game sponsor. We want to thank UMB Bank. Special thanks to you.
No foul on the play. 1st down.
Well, that's good.
Break for Snyder, picked the flag up. It was close. It looked like the block was right on his shoulder pad. The flag came out, but said break there for Snyder to pick that flag up. Set him up pretty good field position to start the half.
Well, we've already had enough flags. So in the second half, Hector Torres stays at quarterback for Snyder. He's in an offset pistol position. He's going to hand the ball off, and I believe that is
Tyson Burleson on the carry. Tackle on the play.
That's Tyson Burleson. Yes, he's done most of the heavy work in the backfield tonight for Snyder.
Yeah, they put him right at the century mark, 100 yards. It's a nice tackle right there by J.D. Morton for Lubbock High. Linebacker scraping downhill. Good job making a tackle, limiting just a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, it's going to bring up 2nd and 8. Hands the ball again to Burleson, who tries to go outside, but cannot escape the pursuit there and actually loses a yard.
Same guy with J.D. Morton. You can see him right here. Good linebacker play. Find the football and run through it, and a good open field tackle right there to get him hog-tied and tackled down to the ground. 3rd and 9 now for Snyder.
3rd down.
7 minutes and 40 seconds left in this second half. In this third quarter. Westerners leading this 40-7 over Snyder. Going to throw this time. Does throw, just underthrows. Had a receiver that was open and just underthrew him, getting a little bit of pressure.
Andres Martinez, the H-back for Snyder. Actually a nice little drag route across the field and open. Would have been enough for a 1st down right there, but Claxton a little low on that throw. Makes it a tough catch, especially for a big man like Martinez running across the field to bend down there and make that catch. So, punting situation again for Snyder.
Yeah, you know, Snyder's had a little bit of pressure
for the Tigers
on their punts, but they only line up about 6 or 7 yards deep with their punter. And Seth Cooper is their punter, who started this ball game at quarterback, and he's looking to throw. And he does, and he completes it.
Hit the ground.
Hit the ground.
Pass incomplete.
Fake punt right there, and had a chance again. He took one of the outside receivers, kind of a twin set. You see right here, the receiver is Edmund James. He was open, but the ball short hopped him. Nice job getting down there. Almost got his hands underneath it, but instead it's going to be a turnover on downs, and great starting field position here for Lubbock High.
Well, they had a good plan. They just didn't execute it. I believe. Nope, Rainier is still in the game. Throws quick pass out here to the left. It's going to be good enough for about 8 yards. Taken out
complete to number 3, Jose
at the
Flores.
30, let's see where they're going to spot that, 33-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down and 4 for the Westerners.
Simple little pass right there. Kind of an extension of the running game. Raise up and throw it to, again, this time the inside receiver. And a nice job blocking again by the outside receiver of Lubbock High. You got to really like the way these receivers are helping each other out by being blockers for one another. That time it was Kenyon Livingston doing the blocking out ahead of Flores.
Raina hands the ball off. It's coming to the near side. It's going to be enough for the first down, I do believe.
On the carry.
Kevin Hinojosa that time running a sweep here to the near side, short side of the field. He's right at the sticks. They're going to give it to him. 4 yards and a first down.
And that
ball spotted right at the 29 of Snyder.
Down, sponsored by Quarter 4.
Hinojosa is a senior running back for the Westerners. 5'8", 170 pounds. So a little bit of leg drive out of him right there to finish that play off. Contact was short of the first down marker, but he just kept his legs moving and able to push ahead, get enough to move the chains.
Bo Davis back in as a running back, and he's going to get the ball over the right tackle.
Bo Davis,
not
your
much
ball
there.
carrier.
Picks up about a yard.
Making a
up on
stop,
2nd down.
number 80, Caden Zamora. Gain of 1 brings up 2nd down and 9.
Lucio Madrano, no, take that back. It was actually 54, Uriel Hernandez. It kind of came in from behind and got Bo Davis wrapped up around the shoulder pads. Little help down underneath as well.
Lubbock High taking their time, letting time on that clock just run. Rainier sends motion across the formation. He looks to throw. He does to the motion man. It's caught at the 31. Going to go out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
Denzel Robbins.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down now and about,
forced out of bounds on the play by number 30, Xavier Molinar.
Yeah, 3rd down and 6.
So Robbins that time ran him across the formation in motion. Created 3 receivers to the far side, and that little bubble to the outside again, and got help again out of 2 receivers blocking in front of him.
Looks to pass again. He lets that one go, throws a perfect strike right down the middle, and that's complete to Denzel Robbins for a Lubbock High touchdown. Well, that was a nice throw.
I was going to say, well-thrown ball up the seam. I think Reyna thought he had a free play. I'm not sure if a flag came out or not, but Snyder had jumped into the neutral zone. And so Reyna, thinking he had a free play, took a shot down the field. And actually, it wasn't that big of a risk because Robbins was running unattached. And Reyna has his 4th touchdown pass on the night and the 2nd one to Denzel Robbins.
And it looks like Lubbock High is going to go for 2 to try to get back the extra points that they've had blocked. Reyna looking to his left, got pressure, scrambles out to the right, zips it right into the back of the end zone, and it's complete there for the 2-point conversion to Anthony Boyd.
And the 2-point conversion is good with 4:25 left in the 3rd quarter.
Hey, it's KCBD's Thursday Night Throwdown. We'll be right back.
Before it all, McGavick Nissan treated me like an MVP.
Nobody like this. You ain't seen nobody like this. You ain't seen nobody like this.
New pump jack. Same energy. energy.
Hey, welcome back to Thursday Night Throwdown. Oh, that is the Wayland Band Cam, brought to you by Wayland Baptist. Well, it's 48-7. Lubbock High just scored, and they will be kicking off. Want to remind you that Notre Dame at home against Texas A&M on the rise. 2 powers, 1 primetime stage. Don't miss Notre Dame and A&M. That's Saturday night on KCBD. Here we go. Don't know what the delay was in the kickoff, but we are finally going to kick off. Lubbock High kicking off from south to north. Boy, in the first quarter of this game, there was an effective breeze blowing in that direction, but that since has all settled down. Lubbock High gets a foot in right at the goal line. Going to be returned by Snyder right up the middle of the field. They have had some success, but this time Lubbock High stops them right on the 31-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Snyder there.
On the return for the Tigers.
Xavier Molinar on the return that time, changed it up a little bit. He had not been back there, but remember Tyson Burleson had a little trouble on the last couple of kicks to end the first half. So they go with Molinar. I'll tell you, another good kick right there by Owen Crago. 6'1", 175-pound senior kicker for the Westerners. And he got that one all the way down to the goal line with no wind behind him. That coverage team would get out on the field and make a good tackle and start Snyder just past the 30-yard line.
Well, let's see what Lubbock High does here. In the first 2 games, they were really a passing game. They've been pretty much a dominant running game today. They start out with trips, send one of those in motion to the near side, hand off to Claxton. Claxton makes his way past the first down marker on the far side of the field, but he's going to be brought down at the 45-yard line, but it is a first down for Snyder.
This time it should get Burleson enough over 100 yards that he won't go back underneath it. And you see right here, nice job blocking out there by Molinar, and also his outside receiver Keyshawn Leonard down the field, and Burleson able to get ahead and pick up about 14 yards. First down for Snyder. And we got a first case of cramps tonight.
Yep. Which happens. They've got him, picked him up. And that is the young man you were just talking about, Tyson Burleson. Hey, want to point out the Lubbock High band there, brought to you by Wayland. Thanks to those guys. We're ready to go with the 1st and 10, ball on the 45-yard line. Now looking to throw. Getting flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
Claxton on the
Picks
keeper.
up about 9 yards. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 1.
Combining on
nice job over there by the left tackle of Seminole. We'll get a number for you right here, number 53. He did a nice job of staying on the defensive rushing in Ari Jones for Lubbock High, and that allowed Claxton to escape out that left side, pick up 9 yards, and set up just 2nd down and 1.
Yeah, Claxton's got a new running back in there beside him. I can't see the number at the moment. He's going to throw again. He does. Quick screen out to the left side. Not much going. Actually may lose a yard. But I think the spot is going to be right at the line of scrimmage, so it's going to still be 3rd down now and 1 from Lubbock High's 46-yard line.
Trying to do the same thing that Lubbock High has been doing to them. Inside receiver, little stay pass, wide receiver screen, hoping to get a blocker in front of him, but Leonard couldn't get going up the field, and gets tackled right in his own footsteps. 0 yards on the play, 3rd and 1 for the Tigers.
Yeah, it's Nehemiah Vasquez, a senior in there at running back now. And the quarterback just takes, quarterback takes the ball. It was just a quarterback power to the right, but he got hit in the backfield. That tackle slid off, and then the offensive line took over and pushed Claxton ahead to pick up the first down.
Big hit by Octavius Ruiz coming through. You're seeing right there, big hit, helmet to helmet. And Octavius Ruiz got a little buzzing going on in his ears right now. But there's a big-time collision right there. I'd like to see your linebacker scraping downhill like that, making a hit in the hole, but didn't wrap up completely.
We're going to take a little bit of break from the action right here as both teams treat an injury.
There are more than 10,000 colleges and universities in the United States, and only a few hundred are considered to be America's finest. And who is paving the way at America's finest colleges and universities as America's brightest future leaders? Graduates from the Lubbock Independent School District. The Lubbock Independent School District. Your child's story begins here.
We're back. Ethan Rios, a receiver, lined up at quarterback, took the direct snap, went all the way around the left end for a huge gain, but right at the end of that play, a flag was thrown right down about the 17-yard line.
Big ball, personal foul. Number 2 of the defense, get first down.
So I guess that it's going to be a late hit out of bounds. Oh, yeah, I see it now.
It was a vicious hit, but enough.
Yeah, it was a couple yards out of bounds. Well, that puts the ball right on the 15-yard line. 15, nope. It puts the ball right on the 11-yard line now. 1st and 10 there for Snyder. Trailing in this game. Ball's handed off right up the middle. I think that's Nehemiah Vasquez. Takes the ball all the way inside right at the 5-yard gun. Going to bring up about a second, and we'll call 4.5.
J.D. Morton, the linebacker that time, tried to go underneath the block of that tackle that was trying to get to him. Didn't quite get back out to the running back, Vasquez. Able to get ahead and get about 6 yards there on first down.
Claxton pitches the ball out to Vasquez this time, cannot get anywhere to run as the defense of Lubbock High just collapses, throws him for about a 2-yard loss.
We get the number coming across their defensive end. Great job getting across the line of scrimmage. It's number 40 for Lubbock High, which is Hayden Neal, 175-pound senior. Nice job getting across there and throwing Vasquez for a loss.
Going to be a 3rd down and 7 this time for Snyder. Motion comes across the formation. Quarterback looks to throw. He does. Ball is batted up in the air, and it's intercepted by Lubbock High at the 6-yard line. Oh, I want to see the replay. That was a great bat right at the line of scrimmage.
Intercepted by number 2.
Clayton rolling to the right and trying to throw back kind of across the middle. And
74.
Basically hit Kagan Booker.
Yeah. Big Kagan Booker.
Almost in the shoulder pad. And bounce that ball straight up in the air. And nice job on the tip drill coming down in there with an interception. And Lubbock High turns Snyder away again.
Very frustrating for Snyder as they were threatening to score there. Let's see Lubbock High now. Rania is still in there at quarterback. He looks to throw. And he launches one way downfield, and it is, almost a perfect strike. Right at the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score 48-7, Westerners over the Tigers. You are watching Thursday Night Throwdown.
Life can be sour, but it's not always this cute. If you've been let go from your job, Workforce Solutions South Plains can help.
With no-cost solutions for laid-off workers, Workforce Solutions South Plains is the best place to help you get back on your feet. Visit workforcesouthplains.org or call toll-free 866-765-5038 to learn more.
A life of growth needs help to thrive on its own. Sometimes we need a helping hand. At Wayland Baptist, with connection, friends, and opportunities, this is where your story can sprout. You can't choose where your seed is planted, but you can choose where your roots grow.
Hi, I'm Ellie, and my story starts here.
Wayland Baptist University. Find your future.
I want to remind you that KCBD coming up this week on Sunday Night Football. It's the Falcons versus the Vikings. And then next week, it's our guy, Mahomes, and the Kansas City Chiefs. They head east to take on the New York Giants. Be sure and watch that next 2 weeks on KCBD. Well, from their own 10-yard line, Lubbock High facing a 2nd down and 10, hands the ball off right up the middle. We hadn't seen them run up the middle in quite a while, but they do. That's number 9, Anthony Boyd, on that carry, picking up 5 yards. Going to bring a 3rd down now and a long 5.
Go back to that announcement you made about the Sunday Night Football. You kind of got to wonder who the Giants made mad. They start the season with the Commanders on the road, the Cowboys on the road, and the Chiefs at home.
Yeah. All right, facing 3rd down and a long 5 this time. Lubbock High sends twin sets out to both sides. Quick pass out to the far side, and cannot pick up the 1st down. And the Lubbock High Westerners will be forced to punt.
Good job running the football by number 40, Edmund James of the Tigers, and got there to Easton Blakely just in enough time to keep him short of the 1st down. Well, a couple of yards short, but Blakely didn't need very much more room in order to pick up that 1st down, but force a punt situation for Lubbock High.
And Randy, I actually thought he was going to break that tackle. Looked like it at first, but a good handful of jersey there just prohibited him from doing that. So Lubbock High now punting from north to south with 10.5 left in this football game. Westerners leading 40-7. Excuse me, 48-7.
Delay on the offense.
Little delay of game there on the offense. I don't know what we're doing now.
Counting to 11. That was the reason forced the delay was that they didn't have 11 guys out there.
Get over here close so I can count you guys.
Both teams went to the sideline like it's a timeout, but I think Lubbock High just wanted to bring everybody over and make sure they had 11.
Yep.
And gonna have to hustle back out there now. The play clock's down to 15, and Lubbock High just now getting back out on the field.
And they may get another one. Play clock down to 10. It's going to be close. 4, 3. Didn't make it. Did not make it. So we have 2 delay of games back to back.
4th down.
Oh, I tell you what, I've been in ball games on both sides of this, and both teams just get sloppy, and as a coach, you just get frustrated.
Yeah, you coach long enough, you'll be on both sides of it, and you're exactly right. That's, Lubbock High's coaching staff will have some things to talk about as far as coming out of halftime and, let-ups and all that kind of stuff. It was a nice return right there by Xavier Molinar.
Yeah, caught it right at the 48. Caught it right at the 48 of Lubbock High. And somehow just was able to just scramble.
So a flag over there on the far side of the field.
Blocking the back on the receiving team. The 1st down.
Not quite as good a field position.
Here we go.
Molinar right there. Nice move, finding a little seam. Cut back out to the outside.
That he was just making some moves in there. So the ball now is backed up to the 40-yard line. It's Lubbock High's 40-yard line. We've got exactly 10 minutes left in this ball game. Westerners lead it 48-7 over Snyder. And you are watching Thursday Night Throwdown. All right, so here we go now. Claxton, the quarterback for Snyder, hands the ball off, breaks the tackle. That's Tyson Burleson now back in the ball game. He had a cramp in that last possession.
He's putting together a pretty nice night rushing, and you'll see it again here. Just a little sweet power play to the outside. Good patience, stutter stepping in the hole and then getting back out to the outside. Another excellent tackle by J.D. Morton. It'll be interesting to see how many tackles J.D. Morton gets credited with. It should be a bunch. I would dare say probably close to double digits in tackles.
On 2nd down and 3 now. Ball goes again to Burleson. Burleson over the left side gets hit and smacked right at the 30, which I think is the line to gain for the first down. Yep, they will give him the first down.
Burleson came into the night and really didn't have that much success on the ground. 20 carries for 20 yards. But he got the starting nod tonight, and he's up 16 carries, 122 yards. So a workhorse night for Tyson Burleson and having a nice night.
There's a pitch out to Burleson. Burleson taking it wide. Breaks one tackle, picks up 5 yards. Yeah, even with my limited mathematical ability there, Randy, I could figure out 20 yards on 20 carries, what the average is. Hey, we want to wave at the band cam right there. Brought to you by Wayland. Good shot.
A talented group. That Lubbock High band is a good sounding group.
And a dedicated group. Put on a very good halftime show. Here's a pass out to the near side right at the hash mark. Oh, and a smack right at the 10-yard line. Good strike there.
Andres Martinez that time on the shallow drag and rubbed off the defensive back going across the field. You see that little mesh in the center of the field between those two receivers gave Martinez a little bit of separation. Better throw this time by Claxton. Martinez pulls it in and he rumbles down to the 10-yard line. Big time collision there at the 10, but nice throw, catch, and run by the Tigers.
Yeah, we've got a couple of big hits to consider for Daniel Dent collision of the game. All right, this time, whoa, we had a little collision in the backfield between a running back and the quarterback that time. They're actually going to lose quite a few yards on that.
2 or 3 collisions. Ivan Rodriguez was the last collision, 6'4", 280. He's not one you want to run into by accident.
No.
And Gavin Hernandez had the misfortune of doing that and ended up losing 7 yards on the play.
Yeah, going to be 2nd down and goal from the 17-yard line. So let's see what Snyder's got up their sleeve here.
Started out with collision between Burleson and Claxton in the backfield, and then Claxton still able to toss it forward to Hernandez, and by the time he caught it, that's when he met Ivan Rodriguez.
Aiden Claxton, the quarterback, hands off this time to Burleson, going around the right side. Picks up a good 7 yards, thrown down right at the 10. They're still going to bring a 3rd down and goal from the 10-yard line.
It turned into a foot race right there. Burleson able to get around the edge, but the guy chasing him down is, again, 23, J.D. Morton. And Morton wins the race and slings Burleson down to the ground right at the 10-yard line. If Morton doesn't make that play, get that read, that jump, and show that speed over there, Burleson has a chance to be inside the 5 for sure, maybe even in the end zone. So another excellent play by the linebacker.
3rd and goal from the Burleson behind him. They both come to the left on an option, but the quarterback keeps, and he is going to pick up a couple, but it's still going to be a 4th down and goal from the 8-yard line.
See what this flag is. If it's a face mask, it gives Snyder a new set of downs.
See if we can tell here what.
Look at it right there. It'll be a horse collar. No, it's going against
personal foul, face mask. Number 11 of the white team.
They actually called a face mask.
It was Rios, the ball carrier, and stiff arm the tackler coming in and got his hand up there at the face mask.
Which is a rare call, but
you're right. Yeah.
Every once in a while they'll call it. You know, in baseball, the tie goes to the runner. Well, rarely does a running back with the ball get called for a face mask. They just call that a stiff arm. All right, 3rd down and goal from the 25. Snyder, 5:24 left in this game. Claxton looking to throw, get a little bit of pressure, scrambles out to the left side, knocked out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
Kagan Booker, if we get a replay on that one, we'll see if we do. He is a handful in the middle of that defensive line. We'll see it right here. Watch him just take the center, drive him back into the backfield. That forces Claxton out of there, and here comes 23, J.D. Morton again. And it's got to be exciting for Lubbock High. J.D. Morton is a sophomore linebacker, and we mentioned he is racking up the tackles tonight.
Yeah, that was a double team on him, and he just took both of them back there. All right, facing a 4th down and goal from the 20-yard line. Bootleg out to the right side. Throwback wide open at the 8-yard line, and he is going to be in. That is a terrific call.
And you also got to credit the quarterback right there. He hung in there knowing he was about to get blown up, but he stood in there and made the throw back to the backside, halfback slipping out of the backfield, wide open over here on the sideline. And Burleson was like, well, I hope that ball hurries up and gets here. See right there, Claxton with the throw. Burleson makes the catch and able to get into the end zone. Well-designed play right there by the Snyder Tigers.
Yeah, they tried to run that earlier, I think in the first half, and just overthrew it. Well, here's the extra point, and it is good, which brings our score 48-14. The Westerners of Lubbock High over the Tigers of Snyder. You are watching Thursday Night Throwdown here on KCBD. We'll be right back.
Hey, South Plains, Sideways Collision Center is renovating to serve you better. From fender benders to full facelifts, Sideways Collision is open now and ready to help you get your vehicle back on the road. Come see Sideways Collision for windshield repair or replacements, paint jobs, and paintless dent removal. We offer customer discounts to help you save. All insurances are welcomed, and you get a lifetime paint warranty. Expert care and custom paint jobs. That's Sideways Collision Center at 2102 Clovis Road. We'll get you taken care of.
Hi, can I get an appointment? It's for a
shark bite.
For a shark bite.
At Regal Park Medical Center, we believe complete health care should never be rushed.
That means urgent care when it matters most.
And complete family care to support you year-round. At Regal Park, we listen. We care.
Even when it's a shark bite.
For those moments in life when your health care seems very important, you can trust the professionals at Regal Park Medical Center.
Hey, it is a beautiful night for Texas high school football. We're at Plains Capital Park, Lowrey Field, Lubbock ISD, in a battle between the Snyder Tigers and the Lubbock High Westerners. Hey, again, we want to thank our sponsor for this game, UMB Bank. We appreciate you guys being our special sponsor this evening.
Snyder lined up for the onside kick.
They do. It is recovered right there at the 49 off Snyder. 4:59 left in this ball game.
Good hands over there, Adrian Montemayor. Front line of that return team, but a nice job scooping that one up wisely. Didn't try to do anything with it except field it and fall on it. And tell you, that young man's had a nice night tonight as well. 5'9", 215-pound senior, Adrian Montemayor.
Well, let's see what Lubbock High is going to do here in the waning moments of this ball game. We may see some new faces.
Still got Reyna in there at quarterback.
Still got Reyna coming in at quarterback.
Kevin Hinojosa is going to be his partner back there in the backfield.
From the 49 of Snyder, 1st and 10. Ball goes to Hinojosa, makes a good quick cut. But it's only going to pick up about a yard. It's interesting when you see smaller backs come in the game and you see some quickness that you hadn't seen. You know somebody new is in the backfield.
Right, that's well defended there by Snyder. They did a good job defensive end getting across the line of scrimmage. Caden Zamora. And then credit Hinojosa as well. Knew there wasn't anything outside, so he stuck his foot in the ground and went south and didn't lose any yardage.
From the 49 of Snyder, 2nd down and 10 here. Quarterback Zach Reyna sends motion across. Hands off on a jet sweep. Coming to the outside. Stays in bounds. Picks up 7 yards on that play. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 3.
Hector Torres that time. No, actually, that's not right. That is actually Jose Flores, number 3.
Well, they rhyme.
Jet sweep around the right side. Nice job sealing the edge down there. That'll be the right tackle, Romulo Escobar. Nice job there pinning the defensive end inside, and that allowed Flores to get around the corner and pick up a nice little 7-yard gain.
Just over 3.5 minutes left in this ball game. Lubbock High facing a 3rd down now and 3. Quarterback comes to the near side on an option. Actually, the pitch went awry. And I believe Snyder has recovered the fumble.
Loose ball on the play, picked up by number 4, Keshawn Leonard.
Yeah, I could tell once they lost proportion, relationship between the quarterback and the pitchman, this wasn't going to end up good.
First time they've shown the option look. First time I've seen it this year.
Yes.
And running at that time, but you're right, they did not have that mesh between quarterback and pitchman. And it was a good solid tackle that got across there and hit Reyna right at the time he was ready to pitch it back, forced the fumble. And the turnover goes Snyder's way.
Quarterback for Snyder, Aiden Claxton, sends motion into the formation. He's looking in that direction to his right, scrambles to his right, now throws back to his left. Going to complete a pass for about 5 yards.
Claxton's pass complete to number 11.
Clock winding down to 3 minutes.
Risky pass right there by Aiden Claxton. Throwing it. As soon as see him flush out of the pocket, escapes to his right, and then throws all the way back outside the hash mark to his left. Ethan Rios there to make that catch. And you know, Rios is a good receiver. He really is. Done a nice job. And a pretty strong young man as well. Hard to get down to the ground. Struggles forward there for about a 6-yard gain.
Yeah, I was going to say they gave him 6 on that play, so that's going to bring up 2nd down now and 4. Claxton by himself in the backfield. Sends motion across the formation to the near side. A low snap, but Claxton feels it. He's scrambling off to his right and could not outrun the pursuit that time.
Claxton
of number 23. I think that's J.D. Morton.
That's exactly who it is. Cracks up another solo tackle.
Yeah.
That's an excellent play right there in the open field. Claxton trying to do all he can. Thinks he's going to be able to get all the way to the sideline, but J.D. Morton did not let him get there.
Hey, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
They say everything is bigger in Texas. When it comes to steel building and materials, J&L Steel delivers as big as you need. From components to massive warehouse storages delivered to your site, J&L Steel has the ability to custom fabricate for all types of projects, your design or ours. When you build it with J&L Steel, it will last. Call J&L Steel today. Build it with steel. Build it to last.
Are you ready for your next adventure? Take a short drive to Ron Hoover RV Marine and Equipment.
Ron Hoover RV Marine and Equipment is the largest Texas-owned RV Marine dealership.
From travel trailers to fifth wheels.
To utility trailers, ATVs, and bad boy mowers, if you're going to need to work before you get to play, we have what you need.
Financing for all credit situations, sales, service, and more.
Take a short drive out to Ron Hoover RV today. We're proud to be a Texas Tech corporate partner.
Hey, welcome back. Thursday night throwdown here on KCBD. We just took the new rule, the 2-minute timeout. 48-14. Lubbock High with the ball here, facing a third down, and, Snyder with the ball. Throws a long pass on a third down and 5 right at the line to gain. We'll have to see where the spot is.
Excellent catch again by Rios. Just had a speed out over there, 5-yard out pattern. Claxton a little high on the throw. Rios goes up and gets it and lands right on the yard to gain. We're going to move the chains for Snyder.
Right at $1:30 left in this game. First down and 10 for Snyder. All is well over here on the home side. Lubbock High fans enjoying this. Their band, their student body. Really an active group at Lubbock High. First and 10. Looking to throw. And he will throw. Launches it down the far side. Right into the end zone. A perfect pass there. And it's a touchdown for Snyder.
Good connection right there. Claxton finds Ethan Rios again. Just a straight go pattern over there. Runs past the cornerback. And a very well thrown ball that time. Claxton put it way up in the air and dropped it right down the well. And Rios, a nice running catch into the end zone.
That really was pretty. I mean, he just put the air on the ball and let him run right under it. That makes it 48-20. Pending the extra point here by Snyder. Oliver Trevino with the kick, and it's good, and it's 21-48. And we're going to take a timeout right here with them. That was a good pass.
You ain't seen nobody like this. You ain't seen nobody like this. You ain't seen nobody like this.
New pump check. Same energy. Quarter 4. Bring the energy.
At Covenant Health, kindness has many faces. It's the way our nurses care for the newborns in NICU. It's the warmth our greeters show when welcoming new patients visiting Covenant for the first time. It's the more than 25,000 physicians working together as part of the largest network of specialists in the region, caring for you and your family. Choose Covenant Health, because every moment matters.
Back with Thursday Night Throwdown, brought to you by KCBD at the beautiful Plains Capital Park in Lowrey Field. On a beautiful evening for football. Snyder Tigers just scored to make it 21 against the Lubbock High's 48. Just about 1 minute remaining in this ball game. The last time Snyder kicked off, they scored twice in this fourth quarter. The last time they tried an onside kick, looks like they're lining up for that attempt again. And they are. I think it was touched by Snyder too early. And Lubbock High should be taking over somewhere around the 46-yard line. And we'll see if they just take a knee or just go ahead and run the clock out. This really is a beautiful facility here. Hey, we're going to be showing you the electric play of the game by Commercial Electric. We want to thank those guys. It was a one-handed interception, about as smooth as it gets. Here's a better view of it.
Yeah, Josh O'Lanaran right there. And again, he just got that one hand in there and stuck that ball straight in, easily into the end zone. That's exciting for that young man.
And Lubbock High will just take a knee and go ahead and let the clock wind out on this game. Should have to have one more snap. Well, we said at the beginning, at the top of this broadcast, we said that both of these teams each of them needed a win, and Lubbock High not just got a win, but they got a big win.
Very impressive, dominating first half by the Westerners. And the second half, a lot of it was just get to the end of the game, a blowout situation. We talked about it. Not exactly what Coach Rodriguez wanted, but not totally unexpected either. But good night here for Lubbock High. Good win to get in one mark over in the W column for the Westerners.
Hey, I want to take time hoping that our buddy David Thedford is back with us next week. I want to remind you this ball game was brought to you by UMB. We appreciate those guys. And we want to look at Daniel Dent's collision of the game.
Seth Cooper rolling out, and a big-time hit right there by Jackson English, blitzing from what ends up being the backside. You're going to have a better angle of it right here. Right when he pulls up, Jackson English shows up, and a big-time hit right there, sacking the quarterback. That was in the first half when things were still, Snyder was thinking they had a chance.
Yeah,
Jackson English
a whole lot of that went on in that first half. Snyder, a passing team, could not protect their quarterback, and the final score on this is 48-20. Lubbock High comes out victorious.
On behalf of Lubbock ISD.
And you got a lot of celebrating going on the home side. A lot of smiles over here.
Well, it's always good to win.
It is good to win. We're going to take one final break here. We'll be right back.
Stadium lights are on. There's a chill in the air, and football is back. UMB Bank is proud to sponsor KCBD's Thursday Night Throwdown. Let's go Westerners.
There are more than 10,000 colleges and universities in the United States, and only a few hundred are considered to be America's finest. And who is paving the way at America's finest colleges and universities as America's brightest future leaders? Graduates from the Lubbock Independent School District. The Lubbock Independent School District. Your child's story begins here.
The KCBD End Zone Sports app gives you complete coverage of high school sports. Highlights, scores, content you won't find anywhere else. Get it all in one place and make the KCBD End Zone Sports app.
After all this time I've spent building up my legacy, I want to be able to pass it on to my grandkids. Someone I can trust to grow on the foundation I've built.
Hey, Papa! Look what I can do!
And it sure ain't gonna be him. No, damn it. Here, I got him.
Oh, okay. Let us help protect your legacy. Wealth management at L&B. Trust us today and take care of their tomorrows. Oh, you okay, big guy?
Oh, he'll be just fine.
You ain't seen nobody like this. You ain't seen nobody like this. You ain't seen nobody like this.
New pump check. Same energy. Quarter 4, bring the energy.
It's an exciting victory, the first one of the year for the Lubbock Westerners. I know they're gonna come back and watch film tomorrow and feel a lot better than they have the last 2 weeks, aren't they?
Well, they need to celebrate wins. You know, the wins don't come easy, and so they celebrate this one, but at the same time, see some things to get better at. And like we talked about before, nothing builds confidence like a W, like a win. And Lubbock High has that to build on. District's just around the corner. They got one more game next week, and then districts right after that, and it'll get significantly tougher when they enter into this district that they play in. So we need to go into it with good feelings and a lot of excitement. Tonight builds them towards that.
Yeah, congratulations to the Lubbock Westerners. I want to remind you that in 2 weeks, it's Thursday Night Throwdown. We'll be back. It's the Randall Raiders coming into town to take on the Estacada Matadors. I want to thank our special sponsors tonight. Oh, this was a big play right here, Randy.
Yeah, it was a great throw. It's in the second half, and Denzel Robbins right up the seam. And, boy, it's a well-thrown ball by the quarterback, Zach Reyna. A lot of good things for Lubbock High right here. Reyna on the scramble. This is a two-point conversion play, I believe. Throws back across his body to complete that one and get it in the end zone. Here's a highlight that Snyder can build upon a little bit right there. Nice throwback by Axton Clayton. And he finds Tyler Burleson, gets him into the end zone right there. And, you know, Snyder didn't quit fighting. They kept coming back. And one more touchdown pass right here. Well-thrown ball by Claxton to Ethan Rios. And you and I talked about it. Rios is a good football player.
He is.
Tough kid. And good to see him get into the end zone right there. Put some points on the board for Snyder.
Yeah, they'll have a whole different Friday taste in their mouth than they did 2 weeks ago when we covered these guys. Yeah, congratulations to those guys. And again, I want to remind you in 2 weeks, Thursday Night Throwdown will be back. It's Randall against Estacada right here on KCBD Thursday Night Throwdown. Hey, we also want to thank Sideways Collision and Commercial Electric and Daniel Dent for being specialized sponsors, and UMB for being our sponsor of this game. And the weather is so much nicer than it was this time last week. Last week we watched the whole ball game. It rained almost the entire time. Got wet on my way out to my pickup. It'll be a little bit different tonight.
This is a good time of the year right now for football. It's starting to cool down in the evenings, and it's dark a little bit earlier, and it's just right. And good for high school football. Again, congratulations tonight to Lubbock High earning their first win of the season.
Yeah. And Snyder will go back to work tomorrow. Traditionally, they've always had a tough program, so they'll be back at it tomorrow. Hey, we want to thank you for watching Thursday Night Throwdown and being with us for another game. We will be back in 2 weeks.
At Covenant Health, kindness has many faces. It's the way our nurses care for the newborns in NICU. It's the warmth our greeters show when welcoming new patients visiting Covenant for the first time. It's the more than 25,000 physicians working together as part of the largest network of specialists in the region, caring for you and your family. Choose Covenant Health, because every moment matters.
When scammers strike, Optimum Business keeps you one step ahead, blocking cyber threats before they happen. Get secure internet starting at just $70 a month with 24/7 proactive network security. Stop threats with fast, reliable, and secure internet starting at $70 a month. And add a 5-year price lock when you upgrade to 1 gig. Visit Optimum.com/business today.
Now is a great time to get those ugly dents out of your vehicle. AS Dent Shop is your local and reputable hail and dent removal service. For over 40 years, we've specialized in rapid repairs with quality execution. We work with all insurance companies. AS Dent Shop has earned over 700 5-star reviews on Google and is the KCBD Best of the West winner. Beat the rush, meet my team, and come in now. AS Dent Shop at 3034 Slide Road. We are the hail experts.
When it comes to personal injury matters, you want a team that is knowledgeable, reliable, and local. You want experience with a record of getting clients justice and quick results. You want Chad Jones Law. Our team will go before a judge and jury to make sure corporate bullies back down and pay up. We'll be here for you every step of the way, listening to you, supporting you, and being honest with you. Chad Jones Law, experienced, focused, and committed to you.
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door. Designed for comfort and built for performance. Now